Hi, I'm Bill Slavacek, R&D Director of Dungeons & Dragons at Wizards of the Coast, and you're listening to The Gamer's Haven.
Dungeons & Dragons, Wizards College.
Welcome. Come on in, please. Have a seat, warm yourself by the fire, and listen to the friendly minstrel's song. What? You've come seeking the tome? Well, you are in luck. I am the keeper of the tome. And what would you do with this mighty podcast? Oh, good. You have the right idea. You see, the tome is a source for expanding your understanding of Dungeons & Dragons and what various books have to offer. The tome's knowledge is endless when it comes to Dungeons & Dragons. So sit, listen, and become a sage of great renown. The Tome is a Dungeons & Dragons review podcast focused on official content. You can find the Tome at http://thetome.podbean.com or search for the Tome on iTunes.
So I'm lying in a pile of rubble.
No. We're not there yet. Stop looking ahead.
God.
Anyway.
Open nothing?
My far. I'm lying in a pile of debris from other people's bags that fell out of mine. I don't know how I got there.
I had left
That's
you.
mine.
Wonderful people.
We're not wonderful people. What are you talking about?
Alright, fine, you're aristocratic elite.
No, I'm an aristocratic SOB.
We had back up a fantastic firm dwarf, the sneaky halfling, the Siren man, and the Runmorian
Thing.
The dragon holds the recorder. Is that like some sort of a crazy riddle thing I have to figure out?
No, really, just the dragon's holding the recorder.
The dragon's actually holding the recorder, dude.
I am a dragon. I am CR25. Please speak into the recorder.
Help me!
Don't kill me. All right.
I will serve you and serve you forever.
Today, the gap will be played by the CR26 Colossal Red Dragon.
Hello.
Oh, sorry, it's the
Trying to break into the business, you know.
It's the boomstick guy or whatever it is. The one who holds
Boom holder.
The gaffer.
Today the gaffer will be played by...
Anyway. Hello. Well, it has been
That's cool.
several weeks since the last incident where you guys opened up a gate to the hell, where the thief was brutally ripped apart by a bearded devil.
Not me, the other thief.
Anybody have a
The other.
PHP?
You are not a thief. You are
Thank you.
a collection specialist.
I'm curious. I can't help myself.
Yeah, he's even collecting extra lumps on his head for every time I catch him with stuff from my room.
Just remember, cut off the hands if they do it too much.
I can't do that. Not in my country. Unlike other people from my country, I don't try to enforce my religious and political beliefs on other people.
Whoa, you're like open-minded or something.
Yeah, who'd have thought?
What the hell are you doing in America?
We're wizards. We're not open-minded. Jeez.
Yeah. We're not wizards. We're closed-minded, open-booked.
Ooh, ice cream!
Yay! Anyway. Well, it's been several weeks, and you have all been, on the ground running as fast as you friggin' can study-wise. Do the kind of wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, go to bed at 11 o'clock at night. Congratulations, you were at class all day.
Yeah. So it's like we're going to KU, basically.
It's almost as though they expect you to have no life. Oh, wait.
Smacked between my legs.
That was Boris.
Well,
There he is.
it's about getting to the beginning of winter at this point. And this is about the time that the remaining students that will be graduating have to do their last project, their final project before they are fully graduated as wizards. Should they fail at this point, then, well, they are expulsed from the school.
This is not us. This is the seniors. I'm
Yes,
assuming.
this is the seniors. Congratulations, George.
No clever edit. 4 years of school go by.
No. I'm a level 1 wizard. I'm not ready to be a level 1 wizard.
Congratulations, you graduated level 2. What?
Did I miss something here?
Yes, Andre just decided he wanted to run an epic campaign overnight. Like, you guys need to be 24th level.
Go ahead. We'll spend the rest of the session leveling yourselves up.
Glad I got a computer.
I think a magnifying glass. They're worth 20 XP point each.
Sweet.
Not more than that.
Aww.
Not at our level, sadly.
Well, they kind of go in rounds of people who are allowed to go see the portfolios or the last projects. And of course, freshmen are the last ones on the list. And congratulations, you guys are the flunkies. I mean, freshmen.
We're not flunkies. We're not freshmen. We're first years.
Someone shoot the Harry Potter brat. Get him to the dragon.
Since it's been several weeks, of the original 60 of you people that joined the wizard school, there are only 55 of you left.
Just do your couscous.
How many joined?
60.
And there are only 55 left, so we've lost five people.
5 have disappeared. An entire tower full of students.
Well then,
Disappeared, as in no trace of them?
The little kobold that you guys hung out with, Bugger, disappeared. He has not been heard from in the past 3 days.
I will have spent all of my spare time looking for him.
That's fine. No one else can seem to find him either.
I've completely forgotten about him anyway, so he was obviously not important enough for me to remember.
He's the only one my height.
His name was not Bugger, but that's what everyone came to call him because that's the only thing he ever really seemed to eat.
Bugger off, you wanker.
Kind of, yeah. And an entire tower of other people have either flunked out or been killed.
What happens when you miscast spell?
Yeah.
What do you mean the entire West Tower wing was engulfed in the infernal pits of... How did that happen?
And what's this again stuff?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we lost the Northwest Tower again. Again? Nope. Do I want to know? Nope.
Well, you of course get the ping at your door of someone there to meet you.
Ping! Master Ping is here. I'll definitely prepare myself for some lovely visitors.
I come scampering as fast as I can out of the room, screech to halt in front of the door.
In steps the universal professor, the one who teaches you the school of the universal magics. He's an Alemanian man, so which means he's either German or Russian, depending on which part of the country he's from.
Hold on, mein Herr. Whoa. Can you just say Heil? Whoa.
Oh! This recording is not legal in Germany.
Hans. What's his name?
Question.
Sure.
Okay.
Something Ritter.
I want to trade in my weapon
Okay.
because it sucks.
No problem.
Well, but you can suck my
Can I suck any other weapon that does more damage?
Yes.
Because I got a D4 right now. And if I pick up a hammer, that still does a D4.
One of the
I love the
nice
scene where he
things,
breaks the guy's helmet.
you are medium sized.
Beats the shit out of him with the locker doors.
One of the things is a dwarven war axe is a martial weapon for you, and since you have a level in ranger, you get that ability, which is a D10.
Huh, I want that.
Dwarven War Axe, yes.
Is that a one-handed?
It is indeed one-handed,
Okay.
which is fantastic. Because
how much does one of those cost? Do you know? Is it in here?
it's in there. It's under exotic. It's exotic for everyone but dwarves.
But dwarves or people with the exotic weapon feat for it.
Oh,
Well,
there it
it's
is.
still exotic for them.
Oh,
but
it's
they haven't used
expensive. But I have enough.
Saying there is your universal professor, Alamonian man. He's shorter than any human. Here,
How short is he?
he's like 5'4", 5'2" type of thing.
This is the halfling with the measuring tape.
He's older. His hair's white at this point, pulled back into a ponytail.
I walk away more than
You know him as Professor Yorkov Murninsky.
Yakov Smirnov? What? Hello, Professor. Pleasure to see you, Lord Bean.
Trying to get
I'm here to escort you to the projects.
Good. Really good, wonderful, yes. Been looking forward to that, haven't you? Up now. Yes, yes. You see the project and other things.
Bringing my book with me. Unlike the rest of you, I actually have to study.
You good student. Hope not fail or die.
Me too.
I might be able to help you with the ladder.
Very terribly tragic.
I just have luck. I'm sorry.
No, we're far too important to die here.
You're not the first to say. Come.
Obviously, they wasn't important enough to say it right.
Sorry.
I don't have knowledge arcana.
I'm not laughing at you.
You do. It's under wizard. You probably didn't write.
I didn't write it down.
You didn't write it down. That's why. Maybe that's why this is so hard for you. I don't understand this entire arcane concept, guys. I know I can cast it, but I don't get it.
So everybody automatically has?
knowledge arcane.
Well, it's a class skill for you.
It's a class skill, which means you can put points in there. You can get any knowledge you want.
Okay.
Yeah, all
'Cause I
knowledge
wrote
skills are
down.
class
I
skills
wrote
for
down
us.
a couple, but they're not. They're more related to the
Ranger part.
aspects that I would already have.
I would like to ask two quick questions.
No problem.
Does this professor seem to be carrying anything interesting on him, like anything that would not be normal attire for a professor?
I think we should start blindfolding him.
He is carrying his
Jolly good idea. Maybe
But
2
one
eye
thing that
patches.
is different
And when we
about
need him, we'll just lift
everyone else
climb.
is a tome and a spell.
Manacles, yes.
Ooh, yes.
I have no
In
manacles.
I'll lead
addition,
him
he
around.
has an entire.
I'm pretty sure I can get a pair sent shipped from home.
with 6 different wands.
Fantastic, yeah.
I was, on the
Might be not to visit your
guard.
home.
And he has.
I was on the guard.
Distinctive
On the guard.
golden ruby
We'll have to
ring.
keep upgrading, He'll probably work his way out
the entire
eventually
way
and
I want to
upgrade.
pester him about the different
We'll
aspects of
use,
the
we'll use the magic lock.
We'll start with the
gather information about my missing kobold friend.
Okay.
You could always just tie him up with 50 feet of rope and roll him around. Get out of that, why don't you? That's one of our orc slaves.
14 on gather information.
Oh, good times, good times.
Okay. And I was just harassed about all of his things, and
Well, one of the things that you will notice about him is the fact that he was a very good person. He's a very structured, ordered, good person. If he knew anything, he'd probably be there looking for him.
So he's lawful and good.
Yeah. Okay. What alignment are you? I'm not evil or chaotic. Yeah. In here. He escorts you down into a hallway with 12 doors. You are welcome to pick whichever one you want to go through. However, please go through one room at a time. Yes, get multiple.
Does that mean we all have to go into the same room?
No.
Okay.
Well,
And you'll notice the fact that there are 2 other groups here, being led by the evocation professor, a drow by the name of Professor Hellsoul.
Oh, that's nice. I gotta tell you though, that doesn't make me feel very comfortable.
I run straight
about
to door
this.
number 11.
And the Horden Q.
I suppose we're going for that one because our little friend just ran into it.
I'm not. I haven't entered it, but I'm standing at the door going, I like this one.
Order the manacles.
I like this one.
Yes.
Well, the group, of course, follows after you guys doing it.
Now, is there anything different about any of these doors? Or are they all identical?
They're all identical except for the name.
Okay.
Which are
I walk over to 11 and I'm like, this one. It speaks to me. Is the door locked? I push the door open. I don't go in, but I push the door open.
And standing there is a gentleman, probably about his 30s or 40s, human, standing there in the green transmutation robes.
Hello.
Come on.
You're the one who opened the door, after you.
Last time I opened the door, I went through the tunnel. I got hit by a giant orc.
I'll go first.
He does not look like a giant orc, at least now he is.
I go.
He is transmutation. You
talking.
never know, do you?
You walk in, the other students kind of shuffling in,
Like
pulling you
penguins.
guys in.
That was inappropriate. Whoa. Excuse me, sir.
Touch me again and
As
we'll
they're
lose that
shuffling
hand.
in, I'm going to do a quick pickpocket, stealth, whatever thing, and see if I just pick anything randomly off people that intrigues me.
Lightning bolt.
That would be under stealth, right?
That would be under sleight of hand.
Here, for sleight of hand, use that die.
Why should I use that die?
Because it only goes up to 10.
Man, this D20 sucks.
Okay. I got a 17 on sleight of hand.
You find a...
Find an orb of dragon count. Really?
You find his
what?
notes.
Excellent. What are the notes on?
You just screwed that student.
He's making it easier for us.
Hey, rock on.
Excellent.
Oh, good.
Jolly good show, man.
I was laughing in that subject.
As we walk into the room, I'm sitting there. Huh. So if you say it this way, you don't get the badger, you get the...
What?
I don't think I want that one.
What are you looking at?
Oh, I found some.
Oh, yes. You must be a freshman.
Yes, we are.
I bathed today,
Thank you.
so I'm fresh.
Well, please, everyone, stand back, stand back. He begins saying an incantation, and suddenly, 12 swords begin swirling around him in a circular pattern. Shoot me, attack me, do whatever you wish. However, expect to get cut.
Oh, jolly good. You first.
Go for it.
I recognize that spell, I think.
You're all welcome to give me a spellcraft.
I'm not even going to do the swords too.
Say cut.
Unnatural 20.
Okay.
I got an 11. Oh dear, that looks rather sharp. You go first.
Must be an illusion.
Ooh.
I got a 17.
I don't believe them.
You have no idea. You think it's maybe some conjuration spell or something.
Natural 20.
I would like to tumble past the sword and stand beside him.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll with your tumble. You recognize that as the steel dance sword. It's literally, if you get within 5 feet of him, you are attacked by D3 long swords.
Well, I see him start to go towards. I reach out to grab him.
Well, it's probably initiative to see if you can grab him before he goes. Keep that as your tumble.
Yeah, right. Initiative what?
We'll go with
He's attempting to stop you.
I got a 12 on
There
it.
you go.
I got a 15.
That looks rather enough.
You can attempt to put your hand there, although as far as he's concerned,
They
I
don't-
rolled a 1 on my spellcraft
They don't
check.
exist. I know.
I don't believe they're even there. I'm like, oh, I've seen that before. Those are just illusions.
I got a 24
On what?
Do what?
to hit.
to touch you,
To grab.
hold you back.
That'll hit.
Whoa, 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 whoa! That's I'll name it. What did we call it?
Steel dance.
That's steel. That's a steel dance spell. You don't want to go anywhere near that.
But it's not real.
Oh, I beg to differ. I'll take something out of my pouch, like an apple, and chuck it towards him.
It's all part of the illusion.
One of the students go, "Ha! You can't!" He begins casting a spell. Everyone kind of turns and looks at him. They're past the badger. Go, get him!
Now, but these notes say he cast it wrong. Tuck him away.
Oh, how terrible.
Ooh, I need that in the kitchen!
After a few more seconds, the spell kind of disappears. Yes, this is kind of powerful magic you can look forward to if you make it that long.
Ah, nice choice of re-editing your words there.
Of course we'll make it that long. Far better than any of the these other buggers.
How the heck would you guess this? What kind of school is it? I don't know.
It's an illusion.
You recognize his transmutation, actually.
The transmutation spell.
Well, I would assume it's transmutation. He's wearing transmutationist robes.
All of my studying is finally paying off.
See, he recognizes the clothing. I don't know.
Well, yes, that's so last year's style.
Well, you guys are...
Terrible embroidery
you guys
there.
are
Obviously second-hand, but...
As we usher out, I would like to slip the notes into his bag because I know he does conjuration.
Okay. You don't even know if you have any notes anymore.
Yeah, what do I... What'd you get?
A natural 20 plus my 15.
Suddenly I will have notes to look at later.
You guys have 11 more rooms to go through.
Maybe I wrote these when I was very tired.
I'm busy stuffing the notes into his bag without anybody noticing.
Let's go to room 1.
Or shuffles where.
Everyone kind of shuffles towards room 1. Opens the door. It's a Horton man, Viking, in a purple robe.
Do you know the Horton man? The Horton
of abjuration.
Horton man.
Ah, come in.
What robes is he wearing?
Abjurationist robes.
Yeah, lovely.
Ah, good. I'm going to show you a very spell that I made more powerful.
Oh, fantastic.
You look like you have muscle.
One or two.
Shoot me.
What did he give you?
I push people out of the way and stand
They're all like,
so
it's a ball.
I'm like,
simpletons.
Okay, go ahead and give me the hit. You need a 10 because he's not trying to dodge.
yeah, +3 to hit, +4 to hit, +4 to hit with both. Yeah, that's a 22. I put it right between his eyes.
He shoots right back at you with the 22.
Oh, that's thunk. Ow.
Who's that keeping us mages in one piece? You alright? Ah, good. You look strong enough.
Does that hurt?
One student mage.
Very good then.
I pick up the head from the arrow and stuff it in my pack.
Yes.
I take out some.
Fanning myself with some papers I found in my bag.
Take out some linen, shove it in the hole, tie it down.
Thank you for being volunteer.
Were you a volunteer?
Apparently so.
Involuntary.
You're quite alright, old bean.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
I forgot there's some poor people in here.
I'm fine. As soon as the bleeding stops, I'll be okay.
A couple of the freshman girls are fawning over you.
I'm ignoring them.
May say they won't do more that way, my boy.
You know what they say. That which does not kill you tends to leave scars.
You get their panties.
Cloth. Anyway.
There's no cloth.
You just got the elastic bands. How does that work?
That's one is like, wow, this one must be into kinky stuff. Look, chainmail.
Whoa!
Okay.
Why she jingled as she walked down the hallway.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it was a really good show it will be.
Yeah, just to let you guys know, you don't have to stay for all 12. You can continue going as long as you want.
What spell was that? I got a natural 20 on my arcane check.
Reverse arrow.
Yeah, I knew.
It's protection of air. It's like protection of air.
Protection from arrow. It
But
just
it's
he
shoot
changed
back.
it to reverse it.
Well, I definitely want to keep going, at least till I find the conjuration.
I want that spell.
Oh, well, that's between you and him. It's an interesting spell, but
Besides, that's mine.
not important to me, really. Other things they
Yeah.
can shoot at is summon something that they can hit rather than me. I see the problem with that. Terrible. Hey, door number 2, lovely.
Yes.
Door number 2. Inside, you see a man, of course, in orange robes this time. Orange robes of conjuration. His
I actually say that. I go, scamper inside like
his
him.
hair's pulled back into 2 ponytails, and he's got like the beginning of a mohawk right here.
Fantastic, kid.
You're not quite sure where that hairstyle comes from, but for some reason you're intrigued by it.
Lovely. Now,
Does that make it easier to conjure?
doesn't.
It helps keep me in tune with the playing.
Lovely.
Like antenna?
Sorry,
Now, I need 6 volunteers.
I'll volunteer. I need something to do.
I'm already out there.
Those 3, do you walk up?
God, no.
I don't want another arrow. 3 students walk up and says, "Alright, get ready. This one has a bit of an oomph." And suddenly you're now all mounted on horses that have the royal, like a royal insignia and everything.
Oh, I like that.
Me and my mighty 2.5 feet tall self mounted on a horse.
22.
23 on my spellcraft. So.
Regal procession.
Oh, this is lovely. Yes. Well,
Those horses
Are you
will go
taking
as
notes?
fast as a dragon can fly.
oh,
Are you taking notes?
Lovely.
You find that your notes are not your handwriting.
These are. Take it for a beat later.
Yes. And he encourages you to run around the room, and you guys literally go about 25 miles an hour on the horse.
Oh, yes, I love this. Is very nice. How long do they last?
Well, that's my power, 5 hours.
Oh, fantastic. This is wonderful. Lovely.
Can I turn the fan down so it doesn't get cold?
I'm fine.
He flies through the air with the greatest of ease, the daring young man on the regal ponies.
Nice. This is lovely. I'll be asking him a million questions until people stop me.
Well, the rest of the students will continue to walk out while you're still talking. He's more than happy to talk to you.
I'll talk to him about spell components, casting styles.
I'll grab him by the ear.
But no, I still have questions and notes.
Everybody else is going.
Thank you.
Here's my tower number.
Excellent. Thank you.
Let's go. Door number 3. Or door number 4, actually, isn't it? 3. I'm sure he will teach you that spell later.
Well, I'll teach it to myself, of course. I just need to know as much as possible about it.
You guys walk in and see a gnome sitting there on a stool,
How tall is the man?
Smaller than you.
smaller than you.
Sweet.
Evocation?
Divination.
Ah,
Lovely. Yes.
I'll pull out my notes. This is one of the ones I'm bad at.
Who wants the next plate?
Michael.
Okay.
Oh yes, divination. It's just fun for a lark. Yes.
Someone drinks this potion.
It's already drunk.
It's hold up an empty vial.
He shimmers out of existence. You effectively being invisible. He takes a blindfold, puts it on.
I'm invisible.
You're invisible.
Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. Hands on person. Hands on the purse.
Yeah.
That's.
I take my purse and set it on my head. Everyone else in the room's like, what?
Yes, it's like holding things up.
That's.
You'll understand.
Trust me, you'll understand
Put it in
later.
my mouth so I can write. I'm like,
That's great.
Yeah,
I got
no
a
writing.
24 on sleight of hand.
You begin rifling through pockets, and with the blindfold on, he steps down, walks through the crowd, touches you, says, "I need your spell component pouch," and takes it.
I take it off of the person I'm looting.
He walks back up. He literally walks over, grabs something invisible, brings out spell component pouch
Who wants it? Ethan?
with the blindfold still on. This he names the moss perfectly. He pulls out everything and names it perfectly. And says, "Oh, you must be freshmen." Let's see. In the room, I detect a Remorian, a Cenarian.
I got a 19. What spell is he using?
There's a little squawk.
This has got to be more than
Names on.
one spell.
It is called Circle Dance. And it is indeed one spell.
I flipped through my divination book because it's the book I brought with me to study because I'm terrible at it.
It's not even in there.
It's not in here. I recognize the spell because we talked about it in class. But damn, I'm writing notes on.
Let's see a high level textbook will be.
Yeah, probably.
It helps you find assassins.
My father could use that spell.
Are you insinuating that our little friend here is an assassin?
No, what I'm
I'm
saying
just curious.
is, as a wizard, you will encounter at least one.
Yes, more likely. Maybe even from the other students, eh?
Besides lifting the spell pouch off of the guy that I was lifting, was there anything else that I should have pilfered?
Yeah, is he still invisible?
He's invisible for another round.
Okay.
You managed to steal. Someone happened to be carrying like 3 cat's eye agates.
3 cat's eyes?
Yeah.
18.
Ooh, shiny.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Hey, no one takes a bow. Still sitting on the stool.
After my invisibility wears off, I'm going to go and ask for my spell pouch back.
You don't need it.
It's my spell pouch. Of course I don't need it. But it's mine.
Return the one you stole.
Thank you. Give him that spell pouch for mine.
Take it.
Ooh. Identify.
Very tasty, Becca. Thank you. Take it.
So some of the other students begin filtering away at this point.
Hello, follow them.
I'll wrap up my notes. I'm intrigued by that spell, actually. A very impressive amount of stuff you can do with a single spell.
I like the potion.
I wonder why.
I couldn't see myself.
Door 4. Can't see yourself normally unless you look in a mirror anyways.
And you walk, and there's actually a gorgeous elven woman standing there.
Oh, I feel something already.
Hello.
The kind, and she's of course wearing, well, how do I say, semi-risque robes that have a nice view for the male folk.
I will say hi in Elven.
I
Hello.
can't see anything. I'm too short.
You got the best view.
She gives a small nod to you.
Is she Elven?
She is indeed elven. And she's wearing the blue of an enchanter.
No, she's already succeeded in that.
Definitely enchanting.
Not say anything bad about you, but of course, no. Height thing, it's not for me really.
I need a volunteer, she says very...
I'll be glad to come up.
Every man in the room raises their hand.
Except me. I already volunteered.
Yeah, you're like...
Dude, she makes you step up and right next to her. Smells wonderful.
Okay.
Doesn't smell bad from down here either.
Now, this is a cursed belt.
Yes?
It is known as a belt of femininity, masculinity. It'll turn you into a woman.
Oh, of course.
Do you want to wear it?
Oh, no, of course not. Not into that sort of thing.
I need a second volunteer.
Yeah, the hand comes out from underneath her grasp.
Would you please hold it?
I put it on. Well, that's unusual.
Wow.
And she says, now here it becomes the real interesting part. She casts a spell on you, and suddenly you want that belt more than anything. Like, you're willing to risk even your expulsion from the school to get that damn belt.
Okay. I lunge at you. Yeah.
I just throw him to the side.
Take the wand out. That's mine. You can have it. You hold me.
Attempt to break the belt.
What spell did she cast on him? I got an 18.
Miser's Envy.
Oh, shit.
I would like to attempt to pilfer the belt.
Well, that's a sleight of hand.
I'm the same person I was before. I just have breasts. Stop it.
That's a 27
Yeah, there's no way I can beat that.
to pilfer the belt.
Well,
I take the belt off you and I'm running around the room giggling.
I'm still a woman.
Oh my god.
as soon as the belt comes off, you're reverting to a man.
I'm not even wearing the belt. I'm just running around there and giggling as you're chasing me.
Oh, you.
I
Chasing
still don't
after
know
him.
these people.
Some of the other kids like,
I will make you sorry. Come back here, you little bugger. That's mine. Can't have it. She offered it to me first.
You said no!
I didn't mean it. It's mine.
after a few seconds, it kind of wears off. You're not quite sure why you wanted that.
Are we in physical education?
As soon as he stops running, I run back and put the belt on him.
I told you I didn't want... hello. Yes, fascinating.
Heavy.
I'll take the belt off. Yes, maybe interesting for a lark later. I mean, never. Yes.
He takes that and goes, what enchantment can do to your enemies?
Yes, it's lovely.
Or your friends. That was fun.
He lets out a small girlish giggle.
Moving on.
Well, the enchanter was definitely enchanting.
Right.
Dude, you were hot.
Some of us have more tact than that, you know.
I couldn't see myself, so I couldn't tell you. Well, I can tell you one thing. I don't know how women walk around with those things. They were heavy. It was like having 10-pound weight strapped to my chest.
Well, in fairness, you did have bigger boobs than any girl in the room.
Rather balancing, I thought, really. Shelf to put things on.
They were awful.
Oh, of course, nothing saying dreadful experience. Wouldn't wish for anyone else.
To explore for 20 minutes with that belt, huh?
Really, all I need is 5. I mean, never. I don't place those sorts of things. Less of me. Anyway, moving on. Next more.
4. Okay. 5. Door 5.
The stand there, in this room, is a bald-headed human, wicked smile with the red robes of evocation.
He's missing his eyebrows, isn't he? Mm-hmm. That's how you really tell an evocation wizard.
Oh, Lord. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Professor. Well, I guess you're not the professor. I guess you're just the student aide.
Yes. I'm going to show you a spell that I think will be funny.
What?
Will we survive the experience?
Most of
How
it.
fast you run.
Yeah, well, I'll get at the back of the group then.
Looks at each other like,
He's got a wicked sense of humor, guys. Calm down.
and he casts a spell, and suddenly, there's a pair of shark jaws following each and every one of you. And they begin chasing you.
My sword go. That's what I thought.
And it actually does bite you.
It bites me?
Oh,
Bastard.
I
running.
scamper up the guy that cast the spell. No, I stop on his shoulders.
I'm running. I'm probably pushing people over, actually.
They fall to the ground.
Every girl for herself.
And it begins gnawing on the people on the ground.
just all like grab people and interpose them.
I just keep trying to fend it off. I'm trying to write my notes for the spell. I'm like, God damn it, quit it.
I just scamper up the guy that cast it and hide on his shoulders.
You're just kind of laughing as the shark jaws follow you. And ignore him.
What did you expect? He casted the spell.
I'm going to run around.
After about half the students are unconscious, the jaws finally go away.
That was dreadful.
That was funny.
That was dreadful.
That was actually pretty funny. So, what's the name of that spell? 21.
Mini jaws.
You have to learn that one for me. That was pretty good. I'm bleeding all over the place.
Oh dear.
Is that why the students were unconscious?
I mentioned that fate.
Good to hear.
Oh dear.
Those hurt.
You
You gotta be good in combat.
I've seen lots of lately.
Goblins.
Oh.
Yeah, one
Thought
would
about
imagine, fuckers. No offense, of course. Little.
I'm not little. I'm short.
That's true.
Well,
You're small in stature.
Right,
Make forth up in character, don't you, old
there's
bean?
basically you guys and 2 other people that are not unconscious or leaving.
Next room.
Are you rifling through pockets?
Oh yes, of course he is.
Well, once the jaws stop chasing you.
Yes. I'm assuming this would be more of a search check than a pocket. Yeah, that's a 14 on search to find any miscellaneous whatever's.
It doesn't look like many people brought much with them, other than notes.
I'll pill for some more notes.
Do they need help?
Oh no, they're dragged off by zombie
Okay.
servants.
You don't care that he's rifling through their stuff.
They're unconscious. So no,
Their fault. They're unconscious, isn't it?
that's what you get for thinking Kong could be a dump stat.
Con is a dump stat for mages.
There is more. Andre, your couscous is on the left-hand side.
Okay.
It's the plain stuff with no green specks in it.
It's the good stuff. Because I made it.
And there is another piece of chicken left if anybody wants to split it.
No.
I'm okay for now.
I want more couscous and more green beans. I wonder if Boris would eat couscous.
Boris will eat almost anything.
He eats green beans.
Like I said, he'll eat almost anything.
It's always funny to watch him eat green beans, don't you think? What are you looking for, Andre?
Gonna try some cinnamon on it.
On what? Couscous? Which that is good. You know, I bet it tastes really good. Cinnamon sugar mixed with butter, stirred into the couscous, so it's more evenly distributed.
Probably.
I'll just try something.
Ooh, more notes.
Very good, honey.
Thank you.
Yes, fantastic.
It's very wonderful.
What's this part in here about not summoning? Okay, so don't summon the badger in the bag. Open bag first, then summon badger. All right.
Someone had notes on that?
Apparently. I mean, he seemed to got it down pretty good. So how hard can it be to figure out? But
Simpletons, you know. Don't let anyone into this code.
Well, you guys
That's why
continue.
none of us fail.
Well, you guys head up to, I guess, room 6. And there standing there a dwarf who kind of looks at you and goes, not many of you buggers left.
no, the last.
We just visited education.
You always graduated people. Well, will the young lady he's also from a dwarf. Be happy to be a volunteer.
Of course.
Now be careful. It'll be a little bit scary.
I'll close my eyes.
He summons it, casts a spell, and suddenly there's this kind of shadow door. And he pushes her into it.
Oh,
Whoa!
And then it seals.
what do I see?
You see, basically, imagine the entire room, but in shadows.
Whoa. This is kind of cool.
I'm like,
There's nothing there.
I'm going.
26 on spellcraft.
Shadow cash.
I got
Ew!
I have no idea what's going on.
You're like, whoa.
I do believe he's
I got
sent us to another dimension.
I'm like, oh, where the hell is she?
I haven't really read much of the planner book yet, but it's
Can I walk around?
Oh yeah, you can walk around.
She's probably here right now. We just can't see her.
I can't interact with them. Can I walk through them?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Alright. Now, someone,
Felt like
open
someone
your
walked
bag,
over my
please.
grave.
No.
Funk.
How?
Hello.
How do you do that? I need to learn that trick.
Not with my bag.
Great fun. Especially good for hiding halflings.
I don't need help hiding.
You might need help with that, actually. Keep them inside the bag.
Yes. Good time out.
Oh, yes.
We have bags. We have bags for halflings.
Exchange notes with him, you know. We. Hello. Got that one.
We have bags for halflings where I come from too. They're on the end of a stick, made out of chainmail.
Now you aren't too scared now, are you, lass?
That was awesome. What happens if I'm, in the same space as a person when you want to bring me back?
Oh, they get a mild case of indigestion.
Hell yeah.
But nothing happens to me?
Oh, you'll be just fine.
That was pretty neat, guys. I don't know what it was.
So is that how they pull the rabbit out of the hat?
Maybe.
I temporarily stuck around the plane of shadow.
Airplane? Shadow. I haven't learned much about planes yet.
Robes of an illusionist.
That's pretty impressive.
Off with you.
Thank you. It's all a good time.
Don't over me.
Much less biting.
Never mind.
You have to admit that was a pretty funny spell.
If there weren't 20 other people for me to trample, my short little legs would have got me caught.
They didn't bite hard.
Yes, but they did bite and then terribly allergic to,
Blood?
physical injuries.
I'll make sure you stay at the back of the party.
Well, I don't know. That's where I usually end up at. I don't need to be up front when I can just, send nasty creatures to do my fighting for me.
You guys talk
In absentia, if you will.
No wonder
You
your
guys
arms are
open
so
the
skinny.
door to room 7.
Yep.
And they're saying they're
Arms are not skinny. They're mighty. See, look at that.
an incredibly pale-looking human. And he's wearing the black and white robes of necromancy. And standing next to him
Physical powers is not so important
is
in
a
my family.
stinking, hulking, rotting green carcass of what used to be a troll.
I would gather that this would be
Oh,
necromancy.
goodness.
Hello!
This room.
Something stinks in here.
I do believe it's
Yes.
the troll.
I reach into my pocket and pull out a cloth. I'm like,
Yes, I see that you have noticed Balthazar.
how could we not? I think we could have smelt him down the hallway if it weren't for the door.
Yes, well, he is not just any troll. Balthazar, speak. Hi.
Oh my god, he retains mental cognition.
Talk about the worst case of halitosis ever.
What?
You can talk.
This is
What else
dreadful.
can he do? I'm sorry, what else can you do?
Horrible necromancers.
He retains the same level of intelligence that he died with.
Which obviously is a troll, not much. Eh, old bean?
But this is possible for anything that dies?
Yes, with a
Phenomenal
variation of
intelligence.
the animate dead spell that I have managed to
That's
create.
really
That's absolutely fascinating. Moving on.
That's impressive. No, it really is. The only problem is we might need some air freshener for him. This is actually really cool, but
Think of the
this smell.
possibility. Your army dies, and the next morning it stands once more, as intelligent as it was tonight.
One could say you could just have your army not die.
Recycling.
Or recycle the enemies.
So he's green, that's it. Okay. It's the troll of it, I guess.
Also think about recycling in this way too. If you wipe out your enemy's army, you can recycle their bodies and force them to fight
This is
for
all
you.
fascinating, but if I do not get out of this room, I'm going to vomit.
No, I understand.
You're welcome to. I'm going outside, thank you.
I'm gonna go outside too. My stomach is turning. This is really interesting, but I can't stay in here.
The final two students leave, so it's just now you guys.
That last one was pretty impressive. Man, that room stank.
How many doors are left now?
Here,
1, 2, 3,
can you give me your
4.
plate?
Oh, thank you.
Next door.
Inside, you see a gnome who's sitting there smiling at all of you with bright-eyed and perky.
Male or female?
Ah, male. In the green robes of a transmutationist.
Hello!
Hello. And immediately beside him.
Oh, I'm going to need to take a bath after that one.
That's all.
Hello.
Not many of us left after the last room with the troll.
You have shiny teeth.
I have shiny teeth.
It's a racial trait.
Be careful, he might take them out of your mouth.
You're not that good. Oh, I'll need a volunteer. He turns him into a puddle of goo.
Whoa!
Oh,
I want that spell now.
that's handy. Back away.
Mechanist.
I will get a sponge.
He's your roommate.
But I'm good for you.
Isn't it fun? He can even go through walls now.
Oh, Lord. Why did you have to say that?
I start slinking towards
Better
the
take that
wall.
spell off now.
Okay. Just as you're about to reach through. Thunk.
Ew.
Only side effect is it doesn't take your clothing with you.
Both hands there, son.
Who knew someone so little could be so large?
Like a little tripod.
I'm laughing hysterically.
Might want to cover up if we wish to continue fighting evil today. Here you are. Yes.
There's her clothes.
Yes. We're not going for a naturalist commune here.
I'll put my clothes back on. I back that spell.
Jolly good show there, old boy.
Try and wipe away the smell of the troll from you.
Yes.
I like that spell. I want that spell. Let me see. Do I even recognize what that spell is? No, I got a 6. I'm like, I like
It was
that
funny
spell.
though.
Got an 18.
You recognize it as amphimorphous form.
I think it was amphimorphous form, old bean, actually.
I don't know that one.
I've been hearing about it on now, and
I'm
studying.
gonna have to learn that one.
It's great fun.
Yeah.
Good old Odin's son will be the one teaching you whatever.
Using it to us, yes. Of course.
I don't speak human.
That's right. Very few humans speak human.
You guys walk over to the next
room,
which is room 9, and you see a guy standing there with see a human wearing just plain blue robes, not the.
Oh, he's a generalist.
Mm-hmm. Says, did any of you happen to bring your familiars?
I don't have one.
What's his name?
His name? Oh, crap.
Hello.
I can't remember his name now.
Hello, familiar.
It was something regal,
You're not
like
so-
Reginald or something.
No.
You're not so familiar.
Start with Thaddeus. It's Thaddington. Thaddington.
Hello, Thaddington. Now, this will be interesting. He sets him right there. Don't move. He begins casting a spell, and suddenly the entire tortoise turns into metal. He continues. He casts a second spell, and the tortoise is now the size of Nathan.
Hello.
Thaddington, you've grown.
Fascinating. Does that work on summoned creatures as well as just familiars?
Just familiars.
A natural 20. What was he casting?
Enlarged familiar and fortifying familiar.
Thaddington.
He's kinda
Ting,
like-
ting, ting. You're as hard as steel.
Kind of looks at you like,
Is that the Bud Steel program?
Turtle of steel? Tortoise of steel? That's
No,
a
I
pretty
shudder
good
to
program.
think what a giant metallic weasel would do with Herbert.
Yeah, the Mastilidae family is a little aggressive.
Yes, well.
in this match for a good long time. If you don't have a good fighter nearby, might as well use your familiar. They're your best friends anyway.
That is quite
I don't
true.
want my familiar to die.
While in this, he's tougher and he's immune to any nasty stabs that rogues or lucky blows can do to him.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
And his skin is harder
could
than
be-
steel.
Perhaps it could be modified for some creatures, however. Yeah.
How fast can he move?
I'm afraid it does not take speed.
So
But he can move as fast as.
Yes.
so he can move
What do you
about
say?
5 miles an hour.
I'm gonna get you. Hold on.
My familiar happens to be a rabbit.
A large metal rabbit. That would be interesting.
Yes, could be terribly.
He's not slow. I mean, have you guys ever seen a gopher tortoise move?
No.
They move about 5 miles an hour. To give you an idea, the average human walks about 7 miles an hour. So they can walk just about as fast as we can.
I'm gonna get you. Hold on.
You sound like Eeyore when you say that.
I'm gonna kill you.
Well, have fun in the other room. Just beware of room 10. That one's a little weird.
Okay, we'll do that one last.
Well, I can't say. I'd ruin the surprise.
Yeah.
We'll do that one last.
We'll go on to room 12 and make our way back to room 10. This is all supremely fascinating here.
Oh, room 12? Ooh, that's... Ooh. You saved the last two. You saved the weirdest two for the last.
Yeah. We're very good about that.
In all honesty, I'd put number 12 last. He's...
Strange. Well, fine, then we'll just go on to the next door, don't you think? Yes.
Alright, fine.
You guys walk in, there's a half-elf standing there with slightly pointed ears, obviously half an Iepian.
Half a lawn dart.
And he's got red robes, although they seem to be tinged ever so slightly with black.
Hello. Hello.
Who wants to hold my sword?
Well, I do believe that would be your department there, Albin.
I don't hold another man's sword.
Now, it's just a piece of metal.
You hold it.
Okay.
Hand you the sword. It's a normal looking long sword. It's nothing too...
Completely average.
I couldn't have held it in like a
you're
sword
like,
to me. I'm like, drag.
Now watch this. This is fun. He, of course, utters an incantation, and suddenly the sword erupts into this kind of fleshy, elongated pod that has eyes and teeth that begin screaming and biting.
Okay, I drop it.
Yeah.
One.
And it begins flopping around on the ground.
Oh my god!
I stomp on it and hold it down to the ground.
That's really fascinating.
Kill it!
I'm not gonna kill it. 21 to figure out what the
18
spell
on
is.
my spellcraft.
Well, you recognize the the blade of pain and fear.
Oh my god!
I've never
So
seen
that's
that
what the hell. That's what that thing looks like.
You're kind of
Fascinating.
That's
almost as good as stunning.
I'm cowering
Does
behind
it only
the
work on your weapons or does it work on others?
any blade within sight.
This is excellent. Lovely. It's wonderful.
I'm cowering behind the guy that cast it going, kill it!
Oh no, we have to study it. It's lovely.
I'm like holding it down to the floor so it can't bite anybody.
And how long does it last?
He picks up the blade. Fortunately, it's permanent. He flops it on there, and it doesn't bite him. It just kind of sits there and kind of goes.
Permanent? How absolutely smashing!
It almost purrs as it touches him.
Wow.
Lovely. I'll have to learn that one.
Permanent.
Pain and fear. We
How
write that
many
in
do
my
you
head.
have?
Well, let's just say I'm never alone at night.
That's far too much information that I needed. I will not be putting that in the notes unless that's on the test. Well, that was interesting. It's a pleasure to meet you, old bean, and I think I'm going to leave now.
Room 12?
Yeah.
Back away slowly.
No sudden movements.
Make eye contact.
You guys walk into room 12 and expecting to see something horrific as compared to the last room. It's actually just a plain-looking guy, almost completely average, brown hair, not strong face, nothing like that. He's just almost unnaturally average type of person. And he's sitting there. He's actually sitting in brown robes, which none of you really recognize.
Oh, well.
Is he a monk?
Hello.
I don't recognize
Nice
the
to meet you,
color.
old bean.
I don't recognize.
Well, all that's left, really.
I am not actually a wizard.
I knew it, he's a monk.
Not actually a wizard.
No.
What are
I
you doing
don't
here?
have the brains for wizardry.
Oh, well.
But I am very good with potions. And lays out a number of
Apothecary.
potions.
Yes, an alchemist.
They kept me around because my potions are strong enough to emulate most spells.
Impressive.
Lovely. Kind of asking questions about the equipment he uses and
As he
whatnot.
rolls out the...
He just begins explaining normal things.
Yeah, fascinating.
I'm like taking notes and stuff. That's
Lovely.
I'm rummaging through his potion. I'm not taking anything, but I'm rummaging through them all.
Please, if you want to drink one, go for it. I've even managed
Just
to...
one?
I've even managed to... Oh, drink whichever ones you want. I've even managed to reach into the divine potion.
Oh, Really?
I can emulate druidic magic and clericals.
Oh, lovely.
I start
That's an
randomly.
incredible skill.
That is quite the accomplishment, from what I understand.
It just takes a little bit longer.
Yeah, well.
You're all that's left.
I start looking through the table and finding the most unusual looking potion, the one that stands out the most.
It's an orange with a little spider in it.
I drink it.
Crunchy.
Move back away from him.
I'm watching.
Was that a spider walk?
Explodes, you know.
I thought I recognized it with the spider in it. Go up to the wall. Go climb the wall.
You do the Spider-Man.
Keep going.
Oh, lovely.
Scamper up onto the ceiling, stand on the ceiling.
His pocket's empty. You guys find some of your missing stuff.
I've been looking for this.
No, I found it on the floor. Sort of.
In my room. Right.
So are you all done now?
Yes, this will be the last
this
one
will be the
we've
last
been to, actually. And I'm picking up and looking at some of his potions.
You're the last ones that are left.
I'm gonna. There's a.
Yeah, not
The one on the end.
At all what they are.
That one?
What color is it?
It's a fizzy purple.
No clue. I'm gonna drink it.
I don't drink things I don't know what they are.
Your tongue goes numb for a second.
You
might want to back up a little from him.
Oh, I'm back. I'm back.
As you're sitting there, kind of, you guys kind of look over. His skin is starting to turn kind of scaly. His face is elongating. He's sprouting a small pair of wings.
What is that?
Sinuses.
That's the polymorph potion.
How long does this one last? How long does this one last for?
Oh, that one's an hour. And
lovely.
Here pretty soon you're going to finish turning into a gold dragon.
So what you're saying is we should get to a more spacious location.
Yeah, this is about what he starts looking like. Now, you guys have never seen dragons. You've heard of them.
Hello.
I've made... I thought about
Fascinating.
that one in my sleep.
Well, I must say it is a very impressive potion. Now,
He says his voice is almost singing and elegant as he talks.
now,
Wow.
do I inherit all the abilities that a dragon has as well?
Yes.
Is he going to get as big as one?
Back into a human form. I don't look anything like how I normally look, like gold-tinged skin and like blonde hair. If I remember correctly, dragons can polymorph themselves.
I've never met a dragon.
Neither have I. But I've heard
Quite
lots of
amazing.
stories.
You've never met a dragon at all.
Since you've made it this far, I prepared 4 potions for the last 4 people, the ones who were the most fun.
Wait, I didn't get to drink a potion yet.
Oh, please, go ahead.
I want to pick
Pick that one.
I want to pick a blue
I
one.
don't drink things I don't know what they are.
That's
Obi.
what it is.
Like a teal colored.
Pick up a teal colored one. Okay.
And I drink it.
You levitate off the ground.
Wow, I lost weight.
She's walking on sunshine.
I look like him now.
As you can see, the fact that she's slowly turning gaseous as she's flying.
Oh, gaseous form. Well, that's a cool one.
You're all gassy.
This is what I get
Don't
for
make
living
me eat
boys.
you.
So, does this mean you're full of hot air?
Shut up.
She's hot there.
Can I go through the wall?
I guess. I don't know.
I'm gonna go through the wall and see if I can go. Can I go through the wall? That's awesome. I'm floating down the
Your turn.
hallway.
Ask him what that person does right there.
I do not drink things I don't know what they are. It's not
I come down the
they
wall,
know.
grab a potion. What's this one? Whatever the most fizzy one on the table.
Oh, fireballs. Don't drink that one.
Put it back down.
I haven't figured out how to make it throwable yet. You drink it
yeah.
and you become... Yeah.
I have an idea.
That's rather explosive.
I have an idea. Summon one of your animals.
Well, I could do that. Oh,
We have a potion.
summoning something rather nasty, maybe. I could.
A mouse.
No.
A mouse of fireball? How awesome would that
We
be?
summon rather animals. Here, we'll do this. I summon a dog.
Okay.
Fireballs go boom.
Yes, I do. Everybody back against the other wall.
Uh-oh.
I gave it to the dog. Run!
Oh, that was dreadful.
That was awesome!
There were flaming dog parts everywhere.
Do it again!
Ew.
Well, now we know what the potion can be used for.
Yeah.
Talk about making your familiar deadly.
Talking about making a familiar dead.
Not familiar, I'm sorry. Summon animal.
The little potion he hands you is literally just a kind of a clear, almost oily type of thing.
What's this one?
It's a new one.
What's it do?
I want you to drink it first.
Oh God. I'll drink it. Am I still gassed?
Yeah.
Can I drink it as gas?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Anything you touch is gas. You probably already drank yours.
No, I've actually pocketed this one because I think it might come in handy later.
Okay.
I drink mine then.
Do it.
Do it!
Do it!
Do it!
Peer pressure. Do it!
It's not about peer pressure. I'm much more noble than that.
I'll tell
I will turn back into a dragon and squash you.
For those 3 who drank, your mouth goes numb for a second, and you get an ability point to spend anywhere, permanently.
Oh, yeah.
Suddenly I feel more. I feel like I feel stronger, but not physical stronger.
Better,
I feel
faster,
like, you know.
Work it harder, make it
Look,
better.
my wounds have already
Faster,
started healing
make
up
it
a lot
stronger.
more. +1 to Constitution. I know how the 16. Woo.
That's a new one.
It's a good one. I have not tried it
Can I
yet,
use
but I
your
will enjoy
pencil?
it.
Here.
Well, thank you for...
Don't share with my wife.
Only because she asked me to.
Oh, that's all interesting.
I feel stronger in the stronger sense.
Oh, lovely.
Thanks for sitting through.
I must say that yours was out of all the ones that we went to was the most interesting one.
It's not all the aftertaste, but yes. Quite
I can
alright.
try and work on that.
It'll be fine.
It's good the way it is.
Nice glass of water will be all. No, go away.
Wait.
You know what?
Try casting spells as a dragon to summon water.
You're not old enough.
Not old enough.
Yeah, lovely.
Although, you know what?
Had a good time.
Let's go outside. I still got about 45 minutes on this potion. I don't want to fly.
How long am I gassed for?
You're gas for another 20 minutes.
Okay.
I got about another 45 minutes on
I
the
just
potion.
go
Come on,
outside to the walls.
let's go outside.
No one's stopping you, old bean.
I go outside.
I'm following him.
You're allowed to fly within a designated area. Anything outside of you are now in violation of Rule 1.
Okay. Well, I will
I'll go
fly in the
with them.
designated area.
And I'll be reminding you to fly in the designated area. Should have fly in the designated area.
Yes, I know.
We don't want you to be shot
It's probably the
down.
best experience you've ever had.
Oh, shooting off fire and everything.
Can I ride?
I land. Hop on.
I climb on.
Be sure you land before it wears off.
How long do I got? Another 20 minutes? I'll be done way before then.
He hopes.
Take off. Straight up, then roll, and straight down.
Thank goodness for my spider functions.
Yep. And then pull up right before the ground, round through area 1. I'm thinking about time like, it's been about what, 18? Fly for the ground. Land.
The last part you did as a human.
That was totally awesome!
Everybody who found your calling used to be a dragon,
I
apparently.
want that potion again. That potion is awesome. You don't understand. You have no idea what it feels like to fly. It's the most incredible.
No, but I hope to learn at some juncture. And you're all good and ready and not afraid of heights.
Apparently.
You guys walk back inside.
Lovely.
That was incredible. I gotta get another one of those potions at some point in time.
You're probably crawling along the wall as you're going. Mm-hmm. Okay, you guys begin walking back. It's a bit awkward because you usually don't go outside. You're usually back at your place, so you get wandering along. And as you guys are walking, he falls through the wall.
He does?
Yeah, I'm literally crawling along the wall.
You knew exactly what he was going to do with that potion, didn't you?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, it's literally just like, there's a torch right here, some statues and whatnot.
The wall was a whole lot less solid than I thought it was.
And it's a passageway off of one of the offshoots.
Huh. I never would have thought there was a passage here.
Is it dark?
Oh, yeah. With the exception of a light that's...
I get 2 extra hit points.
Well, I don't believe we need to be going off and exploring random places.
Because level 2,
Yeah.
and my constitution retrogrades.
I don't think we need to be going off into random...
Only I'm not walking down the hallway, I'm walking across the ceiling from the hallway.
Oh,
Because you never know where traps might be on the floor.
can't let him get into trouble. He is a roommate now.
He is a pain in the butt.
He is, but, all in good fun, right? We're really going on just to fetch him and get him out of there so we don't get in trouble.
He was about here when you guys...
No, I don't go first. I let one of them go first.
I go first.
You can go on the lid, and I'll be right here.
In the middle?
How about that? As you're walking along, you need to give me a reflex?
Yeah, right.
As we're walking along, would I have used my trap finding abilities to...
No, you were probably far too curious.
9.
I would have...
And the thing is, you're also on the ceiling.
This is true.
You trip on something on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Whose part isn't?
That was just great.
I didn't do that one!
Sorry, it's very dark in here. I can't really see very well. It's
Well, make
I
some
should
light.
give us something. Oh, I have to make some light. I don't think I
Are
can
you a
even-
wizard?
I am a wizard, but I don't have that spell.
He's not a very wizardly wizard, is he?
This is what you guys see.
I reach into my pack, pull out my torch.
Now I suppose we're stuck in here. Let's wait here for help to arrive.
Or something to come and get us?
You really think something's bad? I mean, it's a wizard school. That's it.
Yeah.
No, it is a wizard school.
It's a wizard school.
All right then. I'll bend to the pressure this once. No, I'm more noble than that. Again, sorry about the whole tripping thing. It was dark and dust was in my eyes, and it's terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that just reminds us that next time we need to make sure that he goes first and looks for things.
I'm sorry, I'm on the ceiling. It looked fun.
I can't wait till that spell wears off.
While you're on the ceiling.
Exactly.
At this point, funk.
Oh,
That was almost.
I land on the floor.
That was almost
Lands on
gratifying.
Like a jungle cat.
22.
Oh, yeah.
I fall off of the ceiling, kind of do a little flip of the air. Okay. I guess we're off now.
Utterly just devastating for you.
Try walking on the ceiling sometime.
When I'm good and ready.
Note to self. Find Mother Potion. Place him on ceiling in his sleep.
You know you have an inside voice you could be saying those things with,
If I said it inside, you wouldn't be worried about it.
So true. I could lock my door. Yes, I locked my door, but I don't know if that would do any good for him.
Note to self: get Kinder Bag from home. If you don't know what a Kinder Sack is, I'd like to
Alright,
introduce
old Bean, well, you have to hand you lead on, find us a way out of this mess.
I will start wandering off down the hallway.
Well, there's a door there. It's a wooden door that's actually still in relative tact.
Is it open?
No, it's close.
relatively
Is
intact.
it locked?
Not you.
I jiggle the handle.
No, it's not locked.
Okay. I crack the door open and kind of peek in a little.
Fireball.
Yeah, that's why I'm peeking in.
Did you check the door for traps before you opened it?
Nope.
That's a reflex save.
I have a reflex.
The rest of us don't.
It's not my fault you guys didn't take the poke. I understand that mentality.
I'm too curious. I need to know what's on the other side of the door. Not once the trap goes off and tries to hurt me, then I will stop and think, maybe I should check it first. But no, I just peek through the door.
She's such a loud purr.
It's a toilet seat.
Not quite the image I was going for.
It's a guarded toilet seat.
It's the golden throne.
The porcelain throne.
The ivory throne.
Are those goblins? You know what this makes me wish for?
That fireball potion.
Mini Jaws. Mini Jaws would be awesome right now. Ah!
This wide chamber is accessed by 3 separate wooden doors beneath lofty arches. The pillar serves as a guard room for a group of small humanoids, probably with flat faces and greenish skin, who now sit around a chalk circle off to the side, playing a game of bones. They wear piecemeal leather armor, and each has a spear within reach. Looking on with a scowl is another one of them in chain, hefting a heavy mace. At the far wall, a heavy disc, colored in dark gold and scored with many dents, hangs from a pair of hooks. Beside it hangs a metal rod with a padding on one end.
How dark is the room?
Give me a stealth check.
Rod or
Say,
metal
how well
rod?
lit is the room?
Rod with like a ball at the end.
It's a giant gong. It's a. I know what it is, but I can't see it.
31,
Yes.
and that was what?
Stealth check.
Okay.
-2.
Oh, we all have to make one?
Did we all have to make one?
No, he was making one to do it silently. However, that goblin goes, and suddenly light floods into the room.
My torch.
I understand goblin. For the record.
What in the name of Barl's ass or pimple-laden butt?
There's a goblins. What are goblins doing here?
That would be an initiative check.
About to fight.
Oh.
Well, Ethan, you better get in front of me.
What'd you get?
Ethan?
I got a 17.
Nathan?
I got an unnatural 20.
Becca?
3.
3! Michael?
12.
I got a 4!
Mighty 3.
So, I take it by this point you've flung the door open?
Okay, so this
No,
is
I still
Becca.
only have it cracked
No,
a
that's-
little bit.
That's him.
That's Nathan.
Okay, and this is Becca.
Yes.
Why is Becca an elf?
Because it's the
That's
only
the
ranger.
ranger.
Because that's the miniature.
They do not make female dwarves. Apparently they think it's a blasphemy.
No, really,
I have a
they just
female
can't
dwarf
tell-
at home. Sorry.
They just can't tell the difference between a male and a female dwarf, so they all make them the same.
My big problem is the fact that they don't make many female D&D minis.
Really.
Well, it's a very sexist game, what can we say? Okay, so I take it you fling the door wide open when... No?
It's just cracked open a little bit.
I hear that, I'm like... Oh, I think we're...
Well, we started something in there, and it's goblin. And speaking goblin and everything.
I will hold my action till he goes.
Okay.
Actually, you go next, I think.
Yes, and I'm not getting in front of anybody.
A couple of spears begin poking through the open doorway at you.
Of course.
You're gonna have plus 4 to your AC because of the doorway.
Okay.
Okay, I got a total of 20, which is just a hit, correct?
Yes, that matches with the plus 4.
Well, you get poked soundly for a point of damage. As you guys can see,
As I see the spears come through the door, I'm going to charge the door and kick it. I got a 24.
ha!
Boom, boom.
Yo, yeah, there are a couple of greenskins standing right there.
Whack!
Good.
17 plus 30, 22? That was the hit. That wasn't damage. I could roll bad. Minimum damage is 5. 9.
4 minions.
Okay, now we go to Ethan.
I can't. I don't have a line of sight to him, so
Is this true?
I'm actually going to, cast Mage Armor.
Okay. You hear him scream, "You stupid one! You ring the gong!" And he looks at you with his heavy mace and says, "I'll break your kneecaps and eat the marrow."
Okay? Sorry, I don't understand what he's saying.
19? Yeah, I know. You hear
19 is just my armor class.
Then I hit you. For 3 points of damage, he cracks you in the shin with his mace.
I give him the Arnold look.
I'm going to mess you up. Second.
Exactly.
Move forward and cast magic missile at the darkness.
It's not dark anymore.
That's true. I am holding a torch.
Crap, I don't remember what my spells do. It's been too long.
What spells do you have?
Now, technically, since I'm small, I'm occupying the same square as he is?
Yes.
Okay. Say hello to my little friend.
Well, I usually
Put it in the bag! Oh!
I usually do memorize magic missile, but I can't fire that if I can't see anyone, right?
You have a line of sight to him.
You can see one guy if you want to
You
fire
can see he.
Okay, well then I'll cast it at him.
And your magic missile looks like a...
Mine was I think it was the bright ball of light.
Mine looks like a glowing arrow.
Mine was the iridescent ball
The
of
goblin
light.
kind of looks at it. It kind of goes... Good.
Oh, sorry. I actually have to hit him, don't
No,
I?
you don't.
No, you have to roll damage. 1d4
Damage.
plus 1.
It's what?
1d4 plus 1.
Oh.
Per missile. 4.
4! I got 4!
She blows his head off.
His head explodes.
Kind of a mist area.
His head explode.
Your head explode.
Exploded. Oh, you wake me up.
Then we actually go to the top of the round because you held for after them. Oh, sorry. We forgot about Michael. Michael's unloved and unneeded.
I am. I would like to attempt to tumble past that guy.
That'll be a tumble check.
Yes, I know. From my position and having the door in front of me, can I see the room clearly?
Somewhat. Considering the torch is now here, so... Yeah, you can see most of the room.
Okay, can I see the other goblin in the room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would like to tumble past him and attack that guy.
Since you're going here, you need a DC 20. Yeah, you're fine. You chortle at my DC.
Excellent. And I would like to attack him if I could, please.
You're more than welcome to.
Stabby stab.
Don't poke me!
Does a 14 hit?
14 will not hit. And he goes, ah! So he's in here pushing you away, going, no! No! Don't touch me! You have halfling cooties!
How tall
You hear,
is that?
Like, hold still, tape measure. Damn you.
You must die.
They're about 3'2". Okay. Then,
Back to the top.
yeah, then we go to him. He takes the gong and begins, bonk, bonk.
Is he provoking an attack of opportunity doing that?
Yes. Woohoo!
Stabby, stabby.
You help him.
That's not how you hit a gong. Here.
Yeah, he when he walks over here, gong, it's not very loud. Gong.
Doesn't have to be.
Okay, that's about all they did.
Well, that can't be good.
I'm going to pommel strike this bastard in the face and then stab him through the chest. Yeah, no.
You're a very violent person.
12.
You need anger management.
He ducks out of the way and sneers at you.
We need fuck you, I'm awesome points in this game.
Those are awesome.
Yeah.
Ethan.
Oh, well, fine. I'll just go ahead and peek my head around here. Oh, hello there. Pardon me.
We're like, oh, yeah, go right. Yeah.
Excuse me, I just need to make a quick adjustment here, and I will summon. I will use my magical wand and summon an owl, a celestial owl at that.
You know, it echoes whenever it
Which
poos.
is now going to be played by the Abyssal Monk.
The what?
That is awesome.
What the hell is that thing?
It's an abyssal maw.
Abyssal maw. I've got an ochre jelly.
Nice.
I could have been his goo.
Well, it gets to swing this turn.
Oh, yes. Lovely.
Where's that fireball potion?
21 to hit.
You will indeed hit him. You horrible, vicious person.
I rolled the wrong one because I'm a dumbass. There we go. For a mighty 1 point of damage.
Ow! He snarls at it. It's his turn.
Ha! You think a pestering bird can defeat the mighty Yadak? You are not a threat.
He swings his mace heavily at the bird. Ooh. I didn't even get that.
Okay. Its AC's a 17.
Okay.
So.
Miguel.
Right. Sword's not good. Color spray.
Oh, concentration check, please. Unless, of course, you would like to free fight back.
If I free fight back and fire that way, I can't hit both of them, can I?
Yeah. Could get him.
and the owl.
How about now?
Okay, is there any other visible entrance to this room? I'm assuming
That one and that one.
Okay, in that case, instead of going there, could I free 5 over to here?
Yes.
Okay.
The owl gets your attack opportunity.
Then that's what I would like to end.
I'll goes.
His eyes roll back in his head.
It's like the owl traps in Futurama. I'm getting tired of emptying these owl traps.
Nathan, did you go this turn?
Yeah, I missed.
Okay. Becca.
Can I switch places with you?
Sure.
Might be marvelous in me, yeah?
Do-si-do.
Round and round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows.
Hey.
Alright, we'll magic missile this guy too. Duck!
Ah.
Quack.
4!
That's not a duck, that's an owl.
He kind of singes off the tip of his ear and he kind of goes, ow!
You cursed big fleshy people!
Top of the round, the last member of him went into unconsciousness due to massive colors. Nathan! You now have a +2 to hit because the owl is there. Ooh.
No, I don't know. Wait a minute, I have no idea what he's saying. Fuck. Cock die. 24.
You will definitely hit him.
That was awesome.
Oh no! Oh, you might draw aggro.
Oh, God. Taunt! That's me. I'm a fighter. That's 10 points of damage.
Ah! You slash right across his back and he kind of splits open and he's like, ow!
And I kick him for good measure.
Stumbles along.
Insult to injury, right?
Ethan.
Do you have a little...
Turn your back on me!
Sir?
I might have. I'm not entirely sure what's in my bag at this point.
We're gonna put some salt on that because we have cooking supplies.
Going to do lovely toasty-dough once more.
Alright.
And this fiendish spider appears right about.
He goes,
Of course, it's only
Just to let you know, it's smite good.
small monster spiders.
Its smite good will not come into effect.
That's fine. Alright, and it attacks. The mighty 15.
It misses
Okay.
as it begins gnawing on his chainmail.
I will bury you!
yeah, whatever.
Crunch! As you can hear a kneecap split
In what?
for 10 points of damage.
Ouch.
Ow!
Pop! As you go. Ah! It's at least out of socket at this point.
That formal bean!
My
Is there any, besides having hit the gong, is there any other noise coming from either of those two doors?
no. Or at least not that you hear.
Right.
All you can hear is sickening crunch noise over from there.
Actually, I don't make any sound. This would not be the first time I've dislocated my kneecap.
I didn't say you made a sound. I said your knee made a sound.
Yes.
It's like...
That's...
Especially
Oh, yeah, I remember now how much that hurt.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm going to cast Disguise Self and appear as a goblin. And I'm going to pick up the...
Hold on. So the different looking goblin? Okay.
In one hand, I will pick up the mallet that was being used to strike the gong.
Mm-hmm.
And with the other hand, I'm going to fire a crossbow bolt at the goblin guy.
You have a hand crossbow?
Yep.
Okay.
The hell is that?
It's a digester.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it will.
Yay! Where's my D3?
Oh, it's so cute.
Exactly.
2.
He's now got a dart sticking out. He's like, Becca.
I need to get through.
You could move to this square.
Oh, really?
I'll just let you go there.
Friendlies do not block.
I want to go to that square then.
Provoke an attack, I think, won't you?
No, that's exiting.
And I want to cast Acid Splash.
But isn't she
I don't know
moving
how.
through his...
Can I see your PHP?
His
You're right.
area.
You're right.
Sorry.
With a flex.
There we go. There's the ogre.
Towards the back.
A wonderful little throw-up monster.
I love this one, actually.
Splash.
The gargoyle?
Fat gargoyle's like, yeah.
No, he's like a demon.
A non-demon.
I just think it's funny looking. And I have Bracelet.
Graceland Majir?
Are we talking red, black, or white?
Red, obviously.
Okay.
That is cool.
Apparently he's rare.
It's a ranged touch attack, which means I add my dex, right?
Zombie orc.
Your dex and your base attack.
See?
Oh,
I have a
sad.
dwarven
It hits
man.
the wall.
I have a dwarven man.
Nathan.
Maybe it will distract him.
Apparently thy knee is really hurting me. Because I only got a 15.
Unfortunately, that won't hit. Did you add the +2 for the owl?
17.
13. That'll hit.
10.
He finishes him. Probably taking his head off.
Sorry about the
At
acid.
this point, I'm going to tell
I got the
everyone,
wall.
guys,
Put the thing away and I'm like,
gong.
There's another one!
Gong is probably a bad thing. Back out of the room. Close the door.
There's another one!
No.
Fucking goblin!
I will pull something out that I had hijacked from his room. No, and I'll hold it up. I'm like, nope, not goblin. Not goblin.
it's saucy.
You saucy little
There
bastard.
you go. Okay, everybody back out of the room.
Nothing happens immediately. These guys go away.
Yeah, they go back.
Everybody back out of the room. There might be more on the way. Close the door. I will do my best to convince them that this was just a scuffle between these guys.
Why don't I help you with that in the hallway? Do I have heal?
So, are you guys backing out of the room?
No, I don't.
Limping.
have
I'm
heal.
limping.
Yes. I don't know about him.
17 on my heel check to bandage up my leg.
Is this really how big it is?
He's a big bug.
Wow.
I'm going to stand there with...
I think it's funny, they put them on round bases when everything's done in squares.
With the mallet that struck the gong in my hand, looking around like I'm just absolutely surprised that those two goblins took him out. And he took him out in the process.
Celestial
And
fire
wait
beetle.
to see if
Don't you
anybody
get to summon
comes
those at some point in
running.
time?
Okay, well, you'll wait
This is
there.
a cool no, I think.
No one arrives. The goblin who you've knocked out, his eyes slowly flutter open.
I poke him with my sword.
Till he dies.
Yeah, yo.
Shadow demon.
Oh, that's
So nobody
cool.
comes?
He's see-through.
No one seems to arrive.
This one's really
Okay.
cool. Just the bear.
Alright, well, I'll
That's
go over
nasty
to the room
looking.
and tell him to come back. Well, it looks like the coast is clear, guys. nobody's come running to the sound of the gong, but then again,
Fascinating.
didn't really strike it very hard. But since I look like a goblin, you want me to go exploring a little bit?
Sure.
Sadly, yes. Try not
Unless we
to
can
bring
get
the
through the
place down
rubble.
upon us.
I'm going to go exploring down
How long does your disguise self last, old bean?
10 minutes per level. So I've got...
10 minutes. No, you've got 8 minutes left.
yeah.
Well, don't go too far, old bean. You know how it goes. You don't want to be caught with your pants down, as the case would be.
Like with the goo?
Yes. That would be unfortunate. Lovely.
Now, here's a quick question, Michael. Mm-hmm. Are you casting light? You're taking Nathan's torch? Because as far as I know, halflings do not have dark vision.
Halflings have night vision, though.
They have low light vision, I think, don't they? Yes. That means that they get to see with any light source double the normal distance. Yeah. However, if they have zero light, that means it means they still can't see.
Is it dark down the hallway?
Oh, yeah. Unless otherwise stated, all these rooms are completely unlit.
Well, goblins don't need light. They can see in the dark.
Take the torch.
If I take the torch, then I won't look like a goblin. That'd be kind of obvious.
Stumble around in the dark.
Okay, I'm going to stumble around in the dark down the hallway a little bit.
Okay, well, let's see. If Nathan is standing... Well, say he's standing here, so... 15, 20. That's the bright. The light ends about here.
So I can't see anything past there?
Yeah, it's pitch black. You know, you could take the 15 minutes to rememorize the light spell.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't be a goblin anymore.
That is correct.
We can rememorize.
Yep. Takes 15 minutes.
Okay, I'm going to...
You can swap out any unused spell slot for something else. But if you use the spell, then you use that for the day.
Alright, I'm going to come back and... Okay, well, it was a bright idea until the bright came to an end, and then it was a dark idea. And then I couldn't see anything.
Well then, old bean, we'll just have to go on the old-fashioned way, eh?
Could you guys give me notice checks?
11.
14.
And Nathan gets a 13.
21.
You guys really don't know anything. You go to look at the goblins because, out of some strange reason, they're all identical. Same facial features, same everything.
Drag
One thing
one
that's
over.
different is their outfits.
Drag another one over. Now, I've been privy to seeing many a goblin in my day. Now, all of these look exactly the same except for their clothing, which is very, very odd, I do believe. Unless they were triplets of some kind, but, you know, I don't know much about the breeding habits of goblins. I try not to read that sort of thing. But, yes, it's really, honestly, it's quite odd. We might take a note of it. It might be some sort of horrible duplication process, or maybe some horrible polymorphing, you know. Never know in this place.
Experiment gone wrong?
Could very well be, old bean.
Or a good spell gone bad.
Well, then let us continue to try to find our way out of here.
I agree.
You still looking like a goblin, old bean?
For the time. It'll wear off soon.
That's good.
But if we happen to, I could use it to our advantage.
That is true. Why don't you go on ahead and you know, I'll take up the rear here and make sure we're not ambushed back out here.
I will start off down the hallway again.
Why don't you go ahead of our
Injured.
kneecapped friend there?
Alright, I'll go next. With the torch.
He's injured? How much damage does he have done? Or how much health does he have left, I should say?
7.
7? Okay, never mind. I will hold on to it.
Okay, so like this. Okay. Okay. At this point,
What was
The
that?
GM faints
my
from
elbow.
pain.
you guys, you walk into this.
We all hit our elbow on the wall.
If the GM suffers it, the rest
Too far.
You walk into an oddly shaped room, and seemingly to step from the wall itself is a stone figure of a large man in a billowing cloak. He's a hooded figure bearing a grim expression, holding a broadsword and its blade facing down. On the other hand, he holds out his palm facing up as if commanding you to halt. And the passage continues.
So it's a statue in the wall?
Mm-hmm. See, it's a statue that, like, got the image of someone walking out of a wall. Like,
I'm going to go over and poke around the statue.
Oh dear.
Yeah, this can't go well.
limp.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I would do something for you, old bean, but I'm not exactly equipped for such problematics.
Is there anything unusual I find poking about the statue?
Not really. Does anyone actually have knowledge of religion?
I do, yes, sir, I do.
I have knowledge engineering.
You may give me some.
I get a 15 on my knowledge of religion, yes. I've studied various things, yes.
Can I officially nominate a dice to go into the sacrificial dice pit? This is the third one I've rolled in this thing tonight.
So it is written, so it shall be done.
You recognize it as, in this area, the name was
That's a pretty one.
One.
It was a pretty one, that's why I got it.
Which is the death god. This is one of his derivations. People worship different aspects of
See
him.
that dice.
This is his aspect that is known as Salaf, which is a god of peaceful death.
Peaceful?
Peaceful death. Like something that can be quiet and dignified in your bed surrounded by family.
I remember this deity from when my grandmother passed away, yes. And I'll iterate various tales of how he passed quietly in his sleep, dreaming of my grandfather, of course. And this is the deity we thanked for that. It's the deity of peaceful death.
I don't think if we die here it will be very peaceful.
Well, yeah, but it's not necessarily a bad deity of any kind.
Okay.
It's none that I've not read any of the scriptures as far as
Who worships them?
Who worships him? No, I don't know particularly. I've read some books here now, and my father's library, of course.
I'm going to continue on the hallway since the statue's lost my interest. And my spell's probably wearing off too.
Okay.
I rolled 2 20s on it.
You can have it if you want it. Everything I roll is under a 10 on that dice.
I rolled a 1 on mine.
Well, you're welcome to try that one. It is a pretty dice. It is.
The only thing I don't like about these is that the edges are so rounded.
They roll forever.
Yeah. I like the ones that have the real sharp edges on them.
I'm gonna have to go through my dice to figure out which ones are being sacrificed to Gen Con.
Sacrificed to Gen Con?
At Gen Con.
You should keep that one.
To the Great Gygax. Stairs, I believe?
Yes. A long staircase heading down.
Okay, heading down. Hence why it's getting smaller. You should try that one tonight and see if it likes you any better than yours does. Because if it likes you, you can have it.
Ooh.
The Gamers Haven die agrees. Gamers Haven located at www.canadiancrusaders.com.
Worldwide pets.
Oh, right.
I was on OkCupid the other day and there was a test to see how Canadian are you. I took the test. I am pure Canadian.
Sweet. Over. Go to www.hookacanuck.com.
Hook a Canuck.
Find Canadians who want men. Who want to get married.
Are they men Canadians?
Men and women. If you can marry Canadians, you become a Canadian citizen.
Sweet. And I could live and be Canadian.
And you can get national health care. Yeah, move to Canada, but you know. It's Canada. Better than the US.
It's cold as hell.
my parents have it in their head, or my mother, and have it in their head they want to move to France. I don't know what's up with that. It's like, okay, if I move to France, I'll move to Britain. Or I'm not a frog.
Or you're not a frog.
You're going, yes, but France has all this, but you don't understand. They're French. That's the deal breaker right there. They're French.
It's like after flushed away with the frogs. It's just no.
No, I didn't even see that, so they're just French. I've seen enough Francois Truffaut movies to hate France forever. Because I hate Francois Truffaut, and if he's not dead already, he should be.
Here.
And to subject yourself to one of the worst movies of all time, watch The 400 Blows, and it blows 400 times over.
Beware of gravity.
Thank you for tuning in today for our film commentary.
Andre, do you want any more couscous?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
How was the cinnamon on it?
There are goblins.
The cinnamon dried it out.
It did what?
The cinnamon that I poured on there, dried it out.
That's too bad.
You need something liquid, like butter or something. Flickering green torchlight from on the far side of this room, probably over here, silhouettes a massive barrier of some kind which divides the room. The smell of unwashed people is beginning to grow stronger, and the fresh smell of rotting flesh taints the air.
Oh, that smell again.
Basically, there's a giant wall, 10 foot high approximately,
Of dead people?
of broken stuff. Broken chairs, broken pianos, broken coffins, broken ninjas, whatever.
From crappyninjas.com.
And standing on the wall are 5 goblins
Impaled themselves on their own cardboard opponents.
who look as though they're like holding daggers ready to chuck them.
What are they?
They're goblins. Ready to throw stuff.
I thought you said nuns.
Yes, there are goblin nuns ready to throw knives at people. I need to get quick initiative. This should be relatively short.
I'm doing good on initiative.
Yeah, this is pretty short.
I'll roll the new die. For me,
Ethan,
19.
go you.
Nathan's gonna sit this one out.
Okay.
I got a 2! Much better.
23.
23. Right, this is going to be a very short battle for me. And I go on a 1!
Wow.
Goblins 1.
Oh, no, sorry. I have a dexterity of 1! So they go on 2!
2 is a good number.
They go faster than you do, Becca.
Well, Michael, they're standing there ready to throw things.
I position myself right here.
Mm-hmm.
They're on a wall, right?
Mm-hmm. They're standing on top of the barricade.
Color spray goes in the cone, right?
Yes. Have you already cast color spray today? Did you memorize 2 of it?
Yes.
Oh.
Because it was either that or silent image. I'm like, I don't really want silent image.
Okay, so
What's happening?
1, 2,
I kind of
3.
made your character sit out this round.
Oh, I hate you forever. He is fine. He's going to have a heart attack. He'll be fine. The next one will have a heart attack. And the last one's fine. Oh, that's interesting.
Nice little pattern there.
And I've used all
You
of
hear
my
some
fancy spells for the day.
as they roll down the backside. Ethan.
I summon a celestial badger.
Do you have a badger?
Badger.
No, I have a weasel, but I have my wand of summon monster 1. So
Your familiar is a weasel.
he is.
Where do you want
He is a weasel named Herbert. That is a big honking weasel.
Badger?
Badger.
Whatever. I can cast him within 400 feet or something ridiculous. So what is this down here?
A barricade.
That's a barricade made of broken stuff.
Oh,
They're standing on top of it trying to throw sharp stuff.
well, go right there.
Badger.
That sound has stuck with us ever since, as long as I can remember.
It was from one of your first games I was participating in with George.
Yep.
and the innkeeper had a fat badger that was about as intimidating as a puppy.
Yeah. They went,
Okay. Hits a
Yummy.
18. He misses, and he gets 12.
Well, you got one hit.
Okay. So he hits with one of his claws, basically. For a mighty 1 point of damage.
He rakes it across the ankle. It tumbles backwards and snaps its neck. Hamstringed it! Hamstringed it! Okay. Well, that was eventful. Nathan, could you give me initiative?
25.
Right, we'll go next turn. Let's see. The Mighty Goblins! They react just slightly before Becca, because they actually have a dexterity score. Your batch will get an attack opportunity as they go, "Ah, my dear lord, run for your lives!"
Attack. Badger attacks of opportunity.
Is it running?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. No. Goes, huh?
They run off into the darkness screaming in completely different directions. Ah! You can hear their voices squeaking out into the darkness.
Well,
I'm going to go rifle through their pockets.
Okay.
Was there anything on the corpses?
Well,
Anything of interest, I should say?
you climb up over.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it goes away.
I actually need the people to give me climbing checks, please, on level 1.
I rolled an 8.
Would that be under acrobatics?
Yes.
Now, with my climbing modifier and all the stuff I'm carrying, that is a 1.
24.
An 18 with my modifiers. It's a.
14.
Okay, well, you two slip over easily.
I got an 18 with my modifiers. I got a 12.
I peeked my head back over the wall. Pansy.
Ethan takes 2 points of damage as he impales himself on basically like a broken leg.
This is terrible.
Broken chair leg.
Ow.
Damn it. Oh, that
I
hurt.
will carefully pick my way over/through this thing.
I'll reach my hand down to help
Yeah,
you
that'll
out.
be a take 10. You'll assist between you two, you'll actually be able to get up.
I'm going through people's pockets. And
Okay.
pouches and...
Well, let me go ahead and explain this on the other side of this wall.
Okay. Because I may be more interested in something else.
There's a torch mounted in the middle of the wall that's emanating a green light.
Green.
It's in a sconce. And over here, strapped to the wall, is one of the students that was supposedly thought to have dropped out of school.
It's not my kobold, is it?
No, it's not. He's sitting there, and he was apparently being used for target practice by knives.
Oh, dear.
Is he still alive?
No. He's long since dead. And over here is a
Sure, you're going through his
swirling,
pocket.
red
Red
vortex.
torch.
Which is coming out.
Describe the vortex.
It's a swirling
Is it in
Pillar
the
of
floor or is
fire.
it on the...
from goes to about 5-6 feet.
Okay.
It's just swirling fire.
Okay. I'd say if it's a vortex, I might start throwing things into it.
But the strange thing is it doesn't emanate light.
Wow, it's like an old D&D video game.
Okay.
It's just a sprite, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to rifle through pockets of the goblins really quick.
Okay.
And then go to the green torch.
Well, you rifle through their pockets. You rifle through your fallen compatriots.
His spell components could come in handy.
I think we should take him down off the wall.
Not at the moment. I'm going to go to the goblins first, then the green torch.
Between the
I would touch him, but I think he's going to be dreadful.
you've got a total of 6 gold out of him, out of the corpses.
Will you help me take him down?
Yeah.
We take him down off the
Yeah, I
wall.
see that and go, oh, yeah.
Gently take him down off the wall. Anybody memorize that necromancy spell?
Gentle repose.
Necromancy?
No.
You call dead such things.
We gave that scroll to the guy, didn't we?
Dreadful repose?
No, didn't we have a necromancer scroll? We picked it
Anime
up.
did.
Passed it on.
You gave it to Ken Cordis.
I thought we did. Yes. Okay. Yep. After I Can the torch come down off of the wall?
I don't think I ended up with any of that
Take
stuff.
the green torch off of the wall.
Oh, you ended up with some
There
agates.
is no heat.
Oh, that's right.
Guys, watch this. So cool. It's not even hot.
But it does provide light.
It does indeed provide light.
All right. No fire hazard.
Takes half the fun out of it, I know.
Well, if you want the fire hazard, it's right there.
What happens if I pick up a piece of trash and throw it into that thing?
Passes out the other side, hits the ground.
Huh.
That's no fun.
I have no idea what that is.
Me either.
How many gates did we get?
What?
We got gems
2.
last time. What was that?
Those black agate
Yeah, you
things?
got
Yeah.
each got 2 black onyx.
Black Hawk.
That's what it
right.
was.
I forgot to write that down.
Write it down again.
How much were they worth?
25 each.
And he got the one that had like a special.
The re-roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a little weird for you because the fire isn't bright or the fire isn't burning things.
Mm-hmm. I'm, of course, playing with my newfound green torch. Is our compatriot that was taken down off of the wall, the fellow student, is he wearing clothes?
Yes, he's wearing
I'm going
tatters
to.
of robes.
I'm going to hold the torch to the robes, and I know it won't burn, but it's amusing anyways.
Poke, poke, poke. You begin
What are
poking
you
the
doing?
dead guy.
It doesn't burn.
Let's just go.
Does he have anything in his pockets?
You begin rifling over him. He actually has a small vial full of some sort of liquid.
He doesn't have it anymore. I'm not drinking it, but he doesn't have it anymore.
Okay.
Vial of, you want to describe the liquid so I can remind you of a future date?
Fizzy blue. Sorry, frothing blue.
Froth. Blue. Liquid.
I'm gonna go up on the chair.
Okay. Excellent. So, one goblin went down this hallway. One goblin went down that hallway. Anybody have a preference?
Right makes might.
I know you've already made up your mind as to where you're going. So just go.
Neither one of them seem very much more interested than the other. I can't make up my mind.
Well, we're closer to the one on the left. Go with that one.
Okay. Your left or my left?
We're both facing the same direction. Dead man. Let's clear these guys out.
Battered and bruised as I am.
Hobble, hobble, hobble.
Yep.
Maybe it's a good thing we took this way. That one might have run us off the board.
Oh, sorry, you guys. Ran off the board. You guys are...
We die. It's like Robo Rally. We go off the board, we die.
Oh, re-roll their characters.
Well, thankfully we have 4 lives.
Yay. We start off on the last wrench we tagged. Ah, crap. We didn't tag any wrenches.
French?
You
Yeah,
you've never played Robo Rally. So.
Turbo Rally is awesome. I went off the board once and fell into a pit, I think, one of the other times, and I got blown up by Jeremy, who had a laser gun. And the fourth one, I don't remember what happened to my fourth guy. I think I had to leave before my fourth guy got destroyed.
Robo Rally's done fun. I'm actually thinking about getting another set. Just add it together.
Yeah.
More movement cards, more option cards, that sort of thing.
Well, see, the thing is
You're getting awful
Robo
close to
Rally
me
makes
here.
it so difficult is the fact that you actually have to plan ahead and you have to take all of the obstacles on the board.
This looks like a
Figure out where the
Diablo
board
2
elements are
room
going to dump you, etc.
Inspiration comes from all forces.
here. Honey, come look.
Actually, half of my ideas come from music videos.
It looks like a Diablo 2 room.
You see an necromancer running past with a horde of skeletons.
Whoa!
He then, of course, gets his
chose.
ass owned by an Amazon who happens to be walking by going, ha ha, I stole your ear!
Of course, my paladin pops out using his zeal attack, swings 6 times, and using his holy fire aura burns everything in the room.
I am looking forward to Diablo 3.
You are?
And what about my
Yeah.
explosion arrows? You're not going to be able to see anything because I'll be exploding things.
Yeah. I was just curious because a lot of people are bitching.
I just wait till they're all dead and then I summon them.
I never played it. Yeah, well, you know, unfortunately, World of Warcraft has done to more pigs what Halo did to console first-person shooters. Warhammer Online Streets next month.
September 17th.
Yep, I'm looking forward to that one. Yeah, so am I, 'cause I'll be playing it for free.
You suck.
Big Brennan hell.
Did you say you'll be playing it free?
Yep. His brother will get him a free account. I think that account should be the Gamers Haven website account.
I'm not on it. You're welcome to run around on it.
I was going to say, you're going to have to play it one at a time.
Invariably,
And his skin is like
I have one question for
hard.
Steve Kenson.
It looks stony.
Why
And
do you
over
put
here
the
is a
rules in
swirling
for-
vortex of
for bashing-
stones.
For bashing.
That's not Steve Kenson, that's Kenneth Hite.
Oh, Kenneth Hite, sorry.
Steve Kenson is the guy who designed Heap and Masterminds.
Question for him would be, how do you manage to control the awesome?
Yeah. Where did you come up with such awesome stuff? Because you are awesome.
He is to awesome, and
I sent you an email.
He's awesome.
I sent you an email with the stuff I've got going. Got on Thursday at 5. There's the Wizards of the Coast interview. Fantasy Flight and Steve Kenson are on Friday.
If I move to here,
Robin
would I be
Laws
able
and
to
Mythic are on
shop in?
Saturday.
Yes.
I would like to move to there then and fire my
Those
crossbow.
various seminars.
Okay.
I'd like to talk to the people who make the Green Force Delta.
I can't play all night.
The Delta Green Force.
It's Pagan Publishing.
Well, unfortunately, you guys have been dragged into another combat.
Oh, damn you!
That's what happens when you
Can we just run and hope that they get tired of chasing us after a while?
Lose the aggro! Lose the aggro!
Andre was saying the exact same thing I was. Remember, run in a straight line. You drop the aggro faster because it's actually a line from where you were to where you end.
I go in circles.
Are we initiating?
Yes.
Initiating?
He is going to begin returning fire to the person who dared to click at him.
Got a 12.
Becca?
10! Woo!
Nathan?
Double digits!
24.
Even?
10.
Look at him stealing your thunder.
I know. He's a fucker. What can I say?
Who is?
You are. He's an ass.
Oh, I knew I was an ass. You know, he got
You have a nice ass.
Well, that goes without saying. He does have a nice ass. I mean, surprisingly tight, well-defined ass, really.
Round and...
Nathan!
Our listeners now
You hear
completely running away and shutting this off, of course. But, you know.
He pulls the crossbow and fires?
Yeah, apparently so. No more tossing
broke?
off in this game. No tossing off. No more. No tossing off whatsoever.
Oh, wait. No.
Well, you need to give me a notice check.
That's true.
Notice check.
Yeah, they were hiding.
That man while it hurts. Yeah! No.
You run in, you're like,
What the hell are you attacking?
Over there! Over there!
yeah, unfortunately it's your turn. Because you run up, look around, and kind of go. Then you have to look at him and kind of go, what? And he's like, ah!
I like look over there. I'm like, there's nothing there.
Wait till it bites you.
Go.
A weasel approximately 6 feet long with bones first sticking out, weighing at least 100 pounds, jumps on you and attempts to latch onto your neck.
That's a big weasel.
That's a 21.
I'll hit.
Score. Okay. Ooh, go mighty bite. That's a 5. As it latches.
Someone else is going to have to go in the forefront, or I'm going to have to get some healing potions.
As you hear, get him, boy! Get him! Of course, a goblin.
You hear, get him, boy! Get him! I'm like, ha!
Get off my neck!
Tink, 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 tink. Okay. Show them rat bastards. Michael.
This is Nathan, right?
That is indeed Nathan. Well, actually, that's Nathan. That's his character.
Right. By moving to here, I would provoke an attack of opportunity unless I tumbled, right?
Yes.
Shouldn't that creature be in the square actually where he's at?
Actually,
He technically would be in if he's in your square.
I'm not on the ground. He's certainly gnawing on my neck. So just move up and stab him.
Move to here would not provoke an attack of opportunity.
no.
He's kind of latched right now.
The only unfortunate thing is, if you stab into melee, you'll have to roll high or low. If you roll low, the thrashing around, you'll accidentally stab him.
Oh, I'm not attacking into melee.
Okay.
From my bag, I would like to pull out the healing potion that I was given that I never actually drank.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to... Is there a way to actually force feed him?
Yeah, he's probably going...
You're like, oh my god!
I'm like, oh, drink this, you'll feel better. Good.
Pop! Oh? The weasel gets down.
Like, feel your knee go.
Oh.
It was a chiropractor weasel.
And it goes, and hands you a piece of
Roll a
paper.
D8, add 1.
50 gold! Son of a bitch! It's expensive, little weasel.
I'm going to have a D8 out, or should I go digging for one?
You heal 9. Obviously, you're meant to play cleric. Or be a larger size category than small.
Exactly.
Still punching the shit out of the thing in the head. I'm like, get
Son of a fucker!
Ah!
Ever give me a potion again. Thank you.
thanks.
Yeah.
Get off my neck, you little
I'll be pointing down the hallway beside me, like down the door, the room beside me. There's one down that way, too.
Okay.
The other potion, so he feels suddenly.
I'm going to cast. Is the thing still latched onto him?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to try to cast Daze on it.
Okay.
So will save.
DC 20 billion.
DC 20 billion, yes.
Infinity plus 1.
DC
Infinity
is-
plus 5.
Daze is what, 0 all the way? Yeah.
Yes.
So DC 14. It loses its next action, essentially.
So it's just holding. It is not gnawing. It's not draining blood. It's just holding.
Humanoid creature of 4 hit dice or less, presuming it has 4 hit dice or less,
It does.
loses next action. That's what it
Okay.
does.
So it's latched on, but it's not going to drain blood this turn. Damn, I was looking forward to a D4 con.
You can't.
Back up.
You know what? I haven't cast anything yet.
I'm saving it.
Magic missile.
I'm actually gonna. Can I grab its jaws and pull it off?
Yeah, sure. That would be in a contested grapple check.
With a dazed creature.
It still has strength. Just because it's dazed and not reacting doesn't mean it doesn't have strength behind it.
Oh.
19.
You, being a professional ranger, realize the fact that weasels have an incredibly sensitive nose. So you stick your fingers in the nose, and
they go,
feel its head back, and it kind of does that. As its eyes are kind of crossed, and you flop it off. And you go, no, Spike!
Spike's laying there going,
Spike, his turn, he kind of can't even stand up, just kind of finishes being dazed. Nathan,
magic missile.
the poor guy.
Yeah. like, oh. And the arrow goes, hits him right in the face.
Okay, go roll your damage.
Oh, for a hand grenade.
Oh, damage for a hand grenade.
Oh, hand grenade, where thou be? In another game, in another time. I need you right here, can't you see? 3.
It sticks right there, and its face it kind of goes as the fur around it burns.
And next round I will be spending getting up.
But you still have a movement, you can still.
Oh, I'm standing up. I'm like, oh,
Oh, that's.
you little son of a bitch. Yeah.
The goblin runs out of the alcove to check and make sure his weasel's okay. And Patty and Lily.
You're next.
Follow the finger. Follow the finger. Weasel is prone, right?
Yes.
You're coup de grace him, aren't you?
No,
not
okay,
helpless.
that has to be helpless. He's just now recovering from being dazed.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
I can actually do a D4 worth of damage with my short sword.
D4 -1. 3!
Nope. Oh, yep, -1. You're right.
Dead.
Did that kill him?
No.
No, it's got more
That's what you call insult to injury. If a D3 worth of damage kills you.
Ethan.
Who's still up?
The weasel.
The weasel and the goblin. The goblin, however, is trying to make sure the weasel's okay and you guys are stabbing him.
That's Michael.
That's my
You know, but that's the square it appears in.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna web the goblin. It has a range on that, I believe. Yeah, shit, 50 feet range. It's like hi.
Reflex. I got a 14.
It's like a net attack, is what it says.
Oh, it's a net attack then.
Yeah.
And you need to give me a ranged touch attack.
Show me on the dolly where the bad man touched you.
Six.
I'm like,
Spider beam. In here, back up.
Let's see.
You already damaged his nose. Now what are you going to do? Poke it in the eye?
Oh, whatever's facing me, I'll just try and hit it.
how? You're 10 feet away.
Move here. Steal his space.
Share my space.
She's a good dwarven woman. This is my square. In my personal bubble. You're in it now.
Boo.
Get out.
Oh, I only got a 9. Well, 10.
That will just miss. Because it's no longer dazed.
Get Mishka.
I know, she's sitting in the middle of it.
Top of the round.
Attack of opportunity, attack of opportunity, attack of opportunity, attack of opportunity.
I think the weasel's dying.
Oh, you know.
Oh, I got a 4.
I critted with my short sword.
You stuck it, and then it stood up while still on the short sword.
17.
17.
2 hits.
We hit?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
1 point of damage,
What?
and it needs to get me a
Fortitude save.
Fortitude save.
I got a 5.
Okay, then it takes 2 points of strength damage.
And I do add 4 to whatever that is. What was it, an 8?
It was a 5.
5? 9 points of damage?
Well, so 9, 4, 1. He has a total of 14. That's more than poor little Weasel can take.
Weasel's like, I can't take anymore!
Nathan.
I turn and look at the goblin.
He's falling to the ground, screaming into the sky.
What's that level 1 evocation?
Spike snails.
Can you hand me the THB real quick?
You? You won't. This is my hand.
What is it? Ray of Frost? The 0 level spell?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I have that.
Ranged touch attack.
RTA. Ray
I
of
think
Frost.
it's D3. Isn't it?
I don't know. I just got a
Are
hit.
you giving him the cold shoulder?
Base attack bonus plus my dex bonus, right? Mm-hmm. That would be a 12.
He dodges out of the way as you were shooting him in the face, and then he fell to the ground screaming.
Gone!
Okay, Goblin's turn. He falls to the ground crying.
Oh, this is pathetic.
Michael! He's
Pickpocketing.
he's holding the dead weasel head right next to him.
Should have thought of that before he sicked it on us.
In all fairness, he started the combat.
Kind of did.
Probably killed the only good goblin in the entire freaking world. Good job. Finish him off.
The goblin's not dead yet.
Finish him off.
Will be soon.
Exactly right.
I will get out of the dwarven woman's space.
Thank you. As if move and shove wasn't enough.
Okay.
19 to hit.
You will definitely hit the prone, screaming goblin.
Yay!
Send him to his wheel.
I don't even do any damage.
You always do a minimum of 1. He's just thrashed around so much. Ethan.
The spider is going to try webbing him again. He hits range touches at 20.
Yeah.
Oh, Spike! Why? Why, Spike? Why not me?
Becca.
I have no idea what he's saying. Why is he blubbering and bawling?
What do you want me to do?
Oh, no, wait. Actually, you don't do any damage. Right along the stone skin.
Should I kill him? Or attempt to hit him? What do you want me to do?
Is he helpless?
He's entangled.
He's entangled. Not helpless immediately, although he's certainly acting like it.
Just kill him.
Okay. 9.
You actually missed
You guys try.
it. Right. We're just gonna go ahead and. Here's the question: are you guys just gonna kill him?
11. Yes.
Does anyone actually understand what he's saying?
He does.
What is he talking about?
Spider
All I
actually
hear
knows
is
it.
gibberish.
He's crying about his weasel.
Ask him questions. We got him entangled.
Well, that's the thing. If you guys are gonna kill him, you can't question it.
Question him. Let's question him. Find out what the hell's going on
By
here.
the way, he looks like all the other goblins.
Of course, all goblins look the same to us.
Disarm the brute.
Take this weapon away.
You take his small little crossbow away and his dagger, which does a D3.
Check him for any additional weapons, like all the different guns that Rick had on him.
That's
Knife in the
apparently
boot.
all. Oh, sorry. He has a great sword, what you would know as a long sword, on his back.
Mine now.
It turns into a giant, screaming mass of teeth and eyes. Sorry.
Hand it back to him. Well, we know where you got that one from. That is a pretty impressive book.
Not worth $75 by any stretch of the word.
Well, there are questions.
I like the
I don't
bookmark.
understand a single thing that's going on. I'm going to be poking around the room.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I don't think the normal book is worth $35, let alone $75 for a leather-bound copy.
On search, that's a 17.
17. Hidden in one of the side alcoves, you actually find a masterfully crafted
cool.
silver dagger.
What does that do for me?
It's a
Damage
masterfully
wise.
crafted dagger.
But
It's the same as a normal dagger for you. Oh, sorry. To you, it's a short sword.
oh, good.
Mastercraft silver short sword for you. For everyone else, it's a dagger.
We're like, he's like, dude, check it out. We're like, why is he swinging that dagger around back and forth like that?
Having the foggiest old bean. Now, little.
His skin reverts back to koboldness.
Ask him how he got stoned.
a kobold. Thought he was a goblin. If he's speaking Draconic.
No, he was actually screaming in goblin.
Oh.
Ask him how he got stoned.
Excuse me, little one.
Why, Spike? Why?
Obviously, he was an inferior creature and needed to be put down. Now,
But he was a good weasel.
he was not like my friend there. He was not a good weasel.
He's dying! Oh, poor Spike!
Did you say he's dying? No, he's not dying. He's dead. He's quite dead.
What are you saying to him?
I'm just explaining him the situation. He keeps blathering on about his weasel.
So give him your weasel.
I'm not giving him my weasel. That's probably sexual. I will not tell him that. Now, you will stop crying, Weasley.
That'll be an intimidate.
That's a 4.
Looks at you, stops for a second.
What did you just say to him?
I told him to stop crying.
Say it with a little bit more force. Like,
Stop crying, I'll put you over my knee.
Okay. This is your last intimidate check. He looks at you with horrified eyes.
Right over my knee. The singing goblin pointing down at my knee.
What the hell are you saying to him?
I'm just saying what my mother would say.
You're the natural 20.
What did you roll, nat 20?
Yes. Which is a 21. That's more like it. You just suck things up and pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and move on. Now, what are you doing here? Why are you in this wonderful school? No more blubbering.
I was in one of the cages. The horrible cages.
What cages? Talking about cages. What cages?
The cages in the weird place where they did magic on us.
Could you take us to this place with the strange cages?
No, I'd never go back there.
I'll put you over my knee one more.
No.
Are you
Right now, let me tell you, why do you look like all the other goblins I've seen here?
I don't know. We just kind of do.
By the way, this guy's actually cool.
Oh. He was never a goblin. Okay. Never scratch that question. What are all these goblins that look alike here?
I don't know. We all escaped.
Who is it that casts these vicious magic spells on you? Not us, obviously.
How did he get stoned?
They were people.
Were they human people?
Yes.
People dressed like me? Like us? What is with our colleague who was in the other room has been knifed to death? I mean, so unceremoniously.
He attacked us.
Well, you're goblins, or savages, of course.
I'm a kobold.
Well, and there it was goblins. You kobolds are slightly better than them. They're obviously not a slave race.
Does he look like the
At
kobold
least
disappeared? from
remotely related to dragons of some kind, because of your draconic heritage. You obviously have some nobility about you. Now,
What?
no crying. No, little birdie is going to poop on your lip. No crying. Could you at least direct us to it? Yes, you're hugging the dead corpse of your former colleague. Now, yes, my friend over here wants to know how you got stoned of some kind. Your obvious.
He points to the swirling vortex back there.
That did it to you? Just walked through it, or was it just anyway? Apparently,
I take off
Are you
running.
telling him that? Because
Wait, what language are you saying this in?
This is still in Goblin.
Okay.
So. Like, yeah, well, he says that thing over there made him stoned.
I take off running.
Now,
No, God damn it.
maybe I should have omitted that.
And I'm going to leap into the swirling stone thing.
Suddenly, his skin becomes a dark earthen color, much like that of rock. And the glowing light that would normally be behind a human's eyes were replaced by a hollow darkness. And his high, squeaky voice becomes coarse and sounding like the churning of dry soil.
You turned into mud, dude.
Absolutely fascinating. Now, little one.
I feel so dirty.
Little one, what is it you are doing down here?
Living?
You're living down here. No nefarious alternate schemes. These people who are casting various magics on you. Do you remember anything about them?
They wore different colored robes.
Well, different colour robes. Well, that doesn't really help. There's a lot of them around here.
what color?
Now, listen. Right. Which way to this room with multicoloured robes and the cages? You have no idea.
There was one of them. They did one of the,
And then you're here.
and then and then we ran into it.
Apparently, some other students or professors, someone affiliated with the college, did some magical nastiness to this thing, and then sent it through some sort of a portal into this dank dark
There was
place.
one like me who was with them, but he wasn't casting any magic.
Apparently, there's another kobold with him.
Another kobold?
No, another kobold. It could be our lost friend, of course. But I don't believe he knows anything else, old beans.
Tell him we'll let him go if he promises not to hurt us. Ever. He's not doing anything wrong.
He's a monster living in the mages guild or school. I think
Well,
that's bad enough.
that doesn't mean we can't tell them that he's down here.
We could get him out of here, of course. We could let him free, give him his freedom.
We did kill his pet.
We did kill his pet.
Hey,
yes.
his pet attacked me.
His pet was attacking us. Now, I'm talking to my friends here, and we're debating your ultimate fate. If we were to help you gain your freedom, to get you out of here, would you like that? Would you like to get out of this dank, dark place into the outside world? Find yourself another weasel, perhaps? Obviously, you wouldn't replace him. It would just be, filling that empty void in your heart.
He's like
No
a
blubbering.
opera.
I don't think we could leave.
You don't think you could leave?
There's another kobold. He looks a lot like me. Like, exactly like me. But he's been through all of these things, and he's... I don't know how to describe it.
He exploded.
He's like, whoa.
It's like,
Well, apparently there's another kobold running around here who was
He's taking us all over.
who's taken them all over. So, there's something to understand.
Sounds
Well, it
like
looks
our
very
old friend.
strange. Has been all over this place. I'm at a loss what you want to do with him, really. I'm not
ask him
too
where he
keen on
came
killing
from?
him in a bloodthirsty way.
Where did he come from? How did he get here?
He was sent here through some magical portal. He was.
No, I mean in the first place.
Where do you originally come from?
I was out in the mountains.
The mountains, yeah.
A group of humans came and put me in a cage.
Some humans came and took him into the slaves,
Okay.
into slave cages.
why?
That happens,
Don't
of
make good slaves.
Well, obviously they wanted him for some other nefarious purpose. That's why he's here.
You see the way he's holding that with his back foot?
Yeah, so you can get more leverage on his clawing.
He's a smart cat.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Dangerous
if
kid.
he can
Dangerous.
stay out of the way and not attack us, we could just drag him along.
I'll put him under your charge and give you something
Enjoy.
to look at. Something relatively your size. You! What languages do you speak? Do you just speak
The
Goblin?
language of all the other captives.
So you only speak this language you're speaking now.
Yes.
You don't speak anything else. Well, he only speaks.
something else, but it's been so long.
I'll say something to him in Draconic. Do you understand what I'm saying now?
You're funny.
Obviously,
Killed my weasel.
he only speaks Goblin, so it will be an interesting experience. I'd be
He'll
glad to
stay at the
teach
back
you.
with you.
Yes, he will stay in the back with fine. I will keep charge of him, but you keep eyes on him. I have more important things to keep track of course.
Like your weasel.
Well, Herbert, yes, he is very important to me.
Oh. He looks at you. Herbert does and goes, "Where's my food?" Yes. Good servant.
Squeak.
Well, you will stay here. You will follow us. We will trying to find a way out of here. We will take you with us. If we can, of
He
course.
poked me in the arm.
Yes, he did. That's because you were trying to hurt him.
I was on the ground crying and he poked me.
That happens.
Okay.
It's because you were blubbering like a little buffoon.
Okay.
Mr. Show is much more backbone than that, you know.
Okay.
You know, fall into step in front of me. Let's go.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Make any sudden moves or it'll vaporize you into dust.
That's okay. Just not the knee. Not the knee.
Demon, no.
Alright, well, congratulations, you guys have fixed the kobold.
Woohoo! Yes, I will ask him. What is your name? Fick, old bean. His name is Fick, just so you know, and it's apparently he only speaks to goblins. So. Fick, I'm the leader of this group. They all bow to my masterful power, so...
You do look so strong and powerful.
You have such a domineering knee.
Need I carry anything for you, great sir?
No, not for now. Maybe later.
Unfortunately, the kobold's actually stronger than you.
Yeah, probably. Actually, a fine idea, but not right now, no. You have to prove yourself worthy of to be my servant.
Yes, sir.
We treat my family is notorious for treating our servants very well, I remind you. Food, clothing, even clothing, yes, that's right.
Oh. I've never had clothing before.
A warm place to sleep, yes. You stick with me, old bean, and you'll be high on the hog.
High on the what?
High on the... You'll be happy. Yeah. No, let's move on. Yes.
I'm the leader of this group. Will you be quiet back there? Oh, sorry.
Do pipe in if we are getting close to anything you know is dangerous, of course.
We're walking up to the jail cells.
Walking up to the jail cells, ladies and gentlemen.
I will.
What is in jail cells? Do you know? It's more of
people
like us, people like you, or just people. Okay. Is it the cages that you were talking about?
Yep.
Yes.
The cages are behind the portal.
Behind the portal. Yeah, well, apparently the cages behind the portal were coming up on prison cells, and not the ones that he has found. Apparently, is one of the ones he was speaking of. But I think with some training, this one will do quite well as a nice servant.
And doesn't stink like the zombies.
That is true. Necromancy is such a foul.
It's like he's trying to eat the ball.
That's because he's a retard.
I found he opened his mouth. He's so cute.
Yep, and tomorrow he will be gone.
Hey, Mike, can you get me another one of these out of the fridge and throw that away for me, please?
Yes, master.
Thank you, Vic. The bells. Now that Andre is the monster manual. We don't want the monster manual in there, because then everything in the monster manual would be in that room, and that would suck. And I don't know about you guys, I don't want to fight a Taras tonight.
That's when you peek around the corner. You say,
He's completely out.
"I'm out."
It's like, oh, well, nothing that way. Let's go. Quietly.
Sneak very quietly. I'll give you the black onyx to re-roll things if you don't sneak quietly, and then I will run faster than you if you fail again.
Now, if these are prison cells, we could very well find living things here willing to help us get out. Have a very veritable force with us. We have found some weapons we could give them.
I have a special.
Or they could just use rocks on their bare hands, of course. You're much more intelligent in the realms of combat, of course. I know nothing.
I put my foot on you so I could get a photo of. Instead, I get tickled. No, you're not. I'm not sorry.
I'm sneaking.
Roll your sneak. Dwarven sneak.
Clang, clang, flash, clang, boom.
I'm sneaking too.
Ninja! What'd you roll?
I rolled an 8, which means I have a 12.
Bang, clash, boom, bow,
Hey, a 12 is better than my 4.
Better than a 4.
I got a 3.
I keep motioning them to stay back behind the wall as I'm sneaking around the corner.
Stay here, Vic.
I can't sneak.
Well, I will keep you safe.
For Christ's sake.
Okay.
What is that thing?
That?
It's a cicada.
You round the corner. You can see some light emanating from down that way. There are several cells, all of which are closed. They're like strong wooden doors. And standing there at the far end is a plump-looking goblin maybe female, who's standing there with an irritated look on her face, holding a metal ladle.
A metal ladle?
Oh god, she's pregnant! Ah! Goblins pop out like eight little ones at a time.
12.
Oh god.
I'm going to go back.
I actually have a kobold.
I'm going to go back around the corner and talk to him and ask Vic, describe to him what I'm seeing over on the corner. Ask Vic if this is a good person or a bad person.
Oh! That's Burgerama.
Is she friendly?
She's the best one there is. She doesn't like big ones.
So I should not sneak up behind her and stab her in the back.
No, I think you might get irritated.
Okay.
Those are all the people she likes to hang out with.
Flex up.
That's her posse.
That's her posse, yes.
Okay, well, I will continue to move back around the corner and go over and openly attempting my best not to appear obtrusive and threatening. I'm 2.5 feet tall.
So you're walking up to her?
I'm walking up to her. Obviously not with weapon in hand.
I am.
You know this goblin in there?
Aquaman.
Her?
Yes. She good, bad?
She's one of the friendliest. Doesn't like the boss.
Doesn't like the boss. Oh well. She doesn't like the boss. Let's go on in and have a nice word with her. You might need me for interpretation. I want to know this foul language anyway.
I'm going to stay back here if that's alright.
Very well. Come with me, Vic.
Yes, sir. Not the whip.
Sorry.
Not the knee! Not
I found positive reinforcement is much better than negative reinforcement. You're doing a fine job.
Oh,
Maybe you could
thank you,
offer to
Master.
feed
You're so
him later.
kind.
You guys begin walking up, and you guys. She says in Deforian,
Who are you?
I respond in Deforian. I'm Sassy, Littlefingers.
Sassy.
Something like that, yes.
I forgot my name.
Who are you?
I'm Ferdinand.
I'm Hercule Gaston.
That's a long name.
It's a properly long name. This, I'm assuming you know, this is Vic.
Ah, he's been stabbed. Who stabbed him?
she holds the ladle menacingly.
He was made of rock. I was testing to make sure it was solid. It didn't hurt him.
Don't worry, he's much better now. See, he's a good boy. You're a good boy.
She does the.
You're a good boy, Vic.
Got the glare.
Vic here tells us that you're not too fond of the boss. I'm wondering who the boss was, per se, but sort of stumbled into this horrible place.
Of course you would have stumbled in here. Now I want to come in here and say what? Tazix. Blech.
Tazix?
Tazix.
Tazix.
What is it this Tazix does to you?
Well, he used to be a kobold.
Used to be a kobold, now what is
Until
it?
he got a little magic happy.
Oh, lovely. Can't be having
After
that.
all
no.
of you finished torturing us.
I did not torture you in any way, shape, or form.
Well, your people did.
My people should not be a reflection of myself.
What's behind the doors?
Prisoners.
Are they
Prisoners?
good? Bad prisoners? Do they need to be released?
Some yes, some no.
And which one need to be released? Release them.
Well, first of all, we have to kill Tazix.
Kill her. Well, all right. Where is it? Hey, we apparently need to kill some former kobold named Tazix. Apparently the boss, she's not very happy with him.
Tazix isn't by chance the name of the... We only know about Bugger.
Yes.
Yeah, where is this Tazix?
No, his name was Tazix.
No, Tazix is not his name. The other guys, the kobold you guys know, his name was Belkin.
Where is this Tazix?
Oh, he's probably in the portal room again.
Where is
He's
this?
obsessed with trying to be able to summon demons to kill all the humans.
Oh, lovely.
That's always
Well,
bad.
Let's hope he never.
that's my area of
actually-
expertise. I'm sure he is not nearly powerful enough to do such
You
things.
summon demons to kill all the humans?
No, not yet.
You sick bastard.
I don't summon demons yet. Working on that. I'll summon demons to do my bidding, of course. And of course to eat nasty little things, but we're getting off subject now. Where is this portal room that he might be in?
It's beyond the tribe room. Jeez. Figured you'd know your place around since this is part of your tower.
No freshmen, you see. We haven't been here very long.
Oh, newbies.
Yep, that would be.
Great, sir, yes.
Well, you're not going to go in looking like that, especially him.
Especially who?
Pointing at the guy who's limping along.
Pointing at the what?
You.
Well, what's wrong with the way I look?
You're broken.
Well, duh. You guys tried to kill me.
I had a little scratch right about it, you know. What is it? Coming over. Yeah, it's not very nice. Tore my robe slightly.
Although I'm not limping as bad as I was.
I need a seamstress for that. It's terrible.
Give it. Now.
What, the robe?
Yes.
She wants you to take it off.
I'm looking the other way.
Take off my outer robe, there you are.
She goes,
Food. Eat it now.
Food? What is this food?
Stew. Hello.
Well, what's in it?
I'll eat it.
I dig right in.
yes, you're sitting going, what's in it? Slop. It's a thick stew with some sort of meat and bread and some sort of, you think, mushroom in there.
Mr. Kelly, there's a weasel back there if you need some more meat.
Yeah, so you killed him?
Yes, it was gnawing on our friend at the time. Did you notice the familiar bite patterns on his neck?
Not really. Really tall. Come out there.
That's good, yes.
So, which doors have good people behind them?
Vic, would you like some stew?
Yes, thank you.
Sit down, have some stew.
Let's see, that one with the far end.
Gain your strength back, old bean.
There's a dozen. Nice looking goblin man. Probably able to produce many birds. When I get a hold of him.
That is horribly disturbing.
He was asking about goblin mating rituals earlier.
No, I wasn't. I was saying I didn't know anything about goblin...
See if you wanted to know more about goblin mating rituals.
No, I didn't say mating rituals. I don't know anything about goblin breeding habits. And I don't want to know about goblin breeding habits before you get started.
Well, fine. The second one is a...
I'm going to start trying to pick the lock on the door she just pointed at.
Okay. It's not locked.
I just open it then.
The second cell? That's the one you're going for?
Whichever one she pointed at, there's a guy behind it.
Oh, that would be the first cell. There's a...
Right here?
Yes. There's a well-fed looking goblin in there who kind of looks goes... And...
I grab Vic, you talk to him. Of course, Vic doesn't understand me either. I grab Vic.
That's for everyone else.
Okay, what other doors?
What's going on over here?
The goblin thing pushed me. The gnome pushed me.
Oh, yes, well, it's all right. Well, what are you doing, old bean? Who's in there?
I asked
That's
her...
a rather plump goblin. Hello.
Hello.
You're a rather plump one. Not that we're hungry. We've been eating some fine stew. Care for some stew?
Stew.
Care for some?
Yes.
Come on out. Yes. We're liberating everyone here. We're going to kill them after.
Oh, good. I like killing.
Well, if you don't kill us, we're happy. What's your name?
I'm Dozen.
This is Dozen, ladies and gentlemen. He's a rather plump goblin, obviously. What did you do?
I
Sit in this room and eat stew.
I used to be a watchman.
He used to be a watchman. What
After
happened?
being tortured.
After being tortured. Oh, yes.
By your horrible...
By my horrible kind. Right, yes. There's nothing I can do about that, old bean. I wasn't one of the ones doing that to you, so I can't really speak. Anyway, what caused you to not be a watchman? Tezix, yes. Well, we want to deal with him as soon as possible here. Find our way out of here, of course, too. Kind of stumbled in here, of course. All sort of by chance, of course. But, okay, come over here. Sit down, have some stew, old bean.
She points to the second cell and says,
That's where one of your kind came from.
I'll open that door.
You see Bugger.
Bugger! Hello, Bugger.
I thought you were all dead.
No, not really all dead. No, not dead.
Rumors have been highly circulated, but our demise isn't.
It's overly exaggerated, really. I do have a little scratch, but I'll be fine.
We were in the lab, and a spell went awry, and it summoned a portal on all the test subjects.
Oh.
All the test subjects?
It probably would be all these little things. Well, you know, these things have been keeping you alive and left set free. That's the right thing to do.
No,
come on out. No, we're freeing everyone. We'll try and find this Tezix and kill him in a horrible way.
probably not good for him.
Okay.
You missed the portfolios, old bean. I'm so sorry.
There.
So sorry, that was funny. He was like,
What's in the next cell, old beans?
There are 2 more kobolds in there who are thrown in there for disagreeing with Tezix. There's the 4th room, which has corrosive acid in the air, where Tezix throws all the other people who disagree with him.
So who's in
not go in
3?
that room.
Who's in number 3?
2 more kobolds who disagreed with Tezix.
Okay. I'm out of kobolds.
Then the 4th room is where all the nasty acid in the air is. Room 5, which is that one over there, is a dining room.
This one?
Yes, with 4 eaten humans.
Lovely. Anyone we recognize?
They look like some of the other students who were expelled.
Expelled? Lovely.
Note to self, don't get expelled.
Yes. And what about room this one? Does both these doors go to the same room?
No.
Okay.
There's a larger one over there. That's just an empty cell.
This one's an empty cell.
Yes.
And what about this door?
That leads further into the complex. But Adruma will not let you go any further until you start looking in better condition.
Very well, very well. This was your...
You need to eat more like that.
I eat as much as I need to. Well, fit, look, see, I'm very much...
As he's yammering on, I'm going to take a chunk of stew and slip it into his mouth.
Sleight of hand.
I'm rather taller than you will be. Good job.
That's probably what's surprising.
Of course, you know, it's this whole thing. I actually work out, I lift some weights, you know. I've
17.
done some running. I know.
Roll 3d6. See if you actually made it into the mouth.
I've done some running here and there, you know, and it's quite, you know, this whole physical exertion.
1 up.
Thing.
1 up? Yes, you shove it right in his mouth.
Physical exertion.
Talk needs too little.
Fair warning for you, that old bean. Oh,
I couldn't get a word in edgewise to warn you.
It was rude to interrupt someone without talking to another person, you know.
I didn't interrupt. I fed you.
You interrupted me by feeding me. Now, thank you. I can feed myself. Keep that. I can feed myself. Thank you very much. Oh, such manners.
I'm full and tired.
Yes, well, find a cell.
What?
Well, do you think there are any other places to sleep?
Are they all unlocked? Are there any locks on any of them?
No, the locks are all gone.
Well, I opt not for the room with the...
Corrosive acid.
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder why.
Oh, but that's the one that everyone else likes.
How about the empty room? Is there a bed?
No, there's straw.
Well, that'll make a good enough bed.
Well, everyone needs to rest up, I take it. You know, refresh the old grey cell, you know. Mm-hmm. And we'll go take care of Tazik in just a few hours after we rest, I believe. It's a good plan. I'm eating, see, I'm eating. Stop.
Do you have any bandages for his leg?
Him? Let me take a look at that. Oh, great zipping one! Fix this man's knee! Otherwise, he won't be walking anywhere.
You heal 8 hit points, Nathan.
I'm full.
Woohoo!
Poof! Your knee explode.
You owe the pimpled one!
I'll be fine after a nice rest, old beans.
Thank you. I guess I will take first watch.
Okay.
Think you should get some sleep, old bean.
He's already out in the cell.
Alrighty then. Lovely.
Well, so Nathan's on first.
Yep. I'll take second.
Who's on second? What? I don't know who's on third.
I'll take third.
Okay.
Was there supposed to be a fourth watch?
No, 3.
Yeah, no. I'll just rest.
We all know he has to get his beauty sleep.
Yes. I don't have my cucumbers today, though.
You get
I've got chunks of stew.
No, thank you. It'll be quite all right.
But they're
No, I'll be fine.
Carrots are good.
No. Fine. Just care about your business.
So you guys will rest, and you will be awakened early, and Rama will demand that you help her fix breakfast.
Breakfast for whom, old one?
I'll help with breakfast.
She poking Becca.
Oh. Me?
You're helping me fix breakfast.
I am?
Yes, we need to go track down more rats. You guys ate the rats last night.
Alright, but there might not be much of them left when I get done with them.
Give me a survival check. Consider you actually have to hunt these damn things down.
I actually have a survival rating. It's amazing. I think it's just my ability bonus, though.
14.
14. Good enough. You guys will awaken in the morning to fresh rat stew.
Yum.
Don't tell him what it is.
Oh, that was a rough night.
Good morning. How was your hay?
Itchy. Thank you very much.
You got a little bit here in your... Well, you're standing up now. I can't reach it.
I've got it.
Here, have some breakfast.
All right then. Yes. It's quite good.
I thought the rat cooked up quite nicely.
I think I'll be fine, thank you.
Now you're gonna eat.
I could have a vigorous study, but it's rats. It's filthy. Filthy, disease-ridden rats. I could just go and I'll go back in the cell. I'll you pick up the ball.
Give me a little power.
Actually, will save.
Yeah, see if you can force yourself to do it. Remember, you are nobility.
Yes. That's a 16.
You can go for it, but...
Do the hole. Oh.
Close your eyes, plug your nose.
Would you like something to wash it down with? I have a strange potion I picked up off of the other guy.
I don't even chew it, I just swallow it. Oh, that's very filling.
Right. Now.
I've tucked in. My bowl's already gone.
Good. You eat.
I already had 3. You only
Well,
have
she's
one.
not looking.
Are you saying I'm fat?
No, you're a dwarf.
not
Dwarves
covered.
have larger stomachs than humans do.
Have something to eat, Vic.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry.
Begins trying to lick himself like a cat. Well, I'm gonna go get him. I'll lure him into the other room. You guys run and beat him to death.
Right.
In which other room?
Can you give us a little time to memorize our spells for the day?
Alright. You got a little while.
Well, which room are you talking about, really? You're talking about this room with standing in with the tables?
Yes.
Oh, so we should hide in the cells then. So we could go past this door and hide. We could hide in various ways. Ooh, we could throw them in the room with the caustic air. Might be very rambunctious, you know?
She waddles off.
Should we let the people out of that room?
Well, you can inform them of the plan, you know, and we give the
I
signal.
say arm them as much as possible. Let them join.
Well, that's up to him.
Tactics.
He is more experienced in such things, you know. I mean, and ask him. I think it would be good to notify them of the plan and develop some sort of a signal. Now, I believe. Does anyone have a whistle or any other thing like that? You could.
I had a weasel.
I can make sounds.
There we go. What sound would you like to be the spring the trap on the old beam? Would it be that? The cell phone. If you can make that sound, that'd be fantastic.
That's
Still
my
dancing.
alarm.
Yes, Kitty?
Did you just say yes, Kitty?
What do you mean I lied to you?
Who's Kitty?
His girlfriend.
No, I said I was going to be in Kansas City today.
Okay.
Yes, Nathan needs to be the effective commander of Ben. If you go with
Any sort of remote combat experience. Okay. Do we need minis for them? I'm assuming.
You
No,
have
they're
an
already
army, honey.
I have an army of unarmed peasants.
Excellent.
No, one of them can have a short sword.
They could go back and loot all the dead ones that you didn't loot.
Because I didn't pick up any weapons, I just looted pockets.
Okay, so where do you want him, hon?
I don't know.
So we have a plethora of daggers available.
Well, they all have a weapon then.
They also all stole armor. Fick actually has his own stuff.
Okay,
Guess he actually has a name.
let's see. Ding! It's got a name tag, yeah. Okay, where is this room where we're supposed to be meeting this guy?
She's luring him into here.
And we're gonna ambush.
What's in here?
That's the way she just went.
You know what? It'd probably be easier if we hid you and your small army in that room when I come down here. And of course, you have to be with the small army to interpret the instructions.
What do you mean? I don't
You don't speak Goblin?
I speak Draconian.
Okay, so
None of
you
them
need
speak
him with
Draconic.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They all speak Goblin. Because that's the only language that they've had exposure to over the past
It's
few
you,
years.
right?
Yes.
You need to be behind us.
Yeah, Fick. You be careful there, buddy. Friend. Don't want any undue harm come to you.
Okay, well, she will lure him back.
What the hell is that thing?
Kha'Zix.
Kha'Zix.
So it looks like now?
Yep, that's about what he looks like. A winged monstrosity that almost leaves vapors as he walks.
Oh, goody.
You can see his wings kind of fluttering. He's actually holding a battle axe in his hand. He's just kind of. He looks like he used to maybe be a kobold or a goblin, but it's so hard to tell at this point because he's so mutated. And he literally just looks basically like that. I'm going to go ahead and go down to initiatives for you guys to act.
Nice.
I don't want to go first.
You won't. You didn't beat me.
Okay.
I got an 18, so that's 25. Because I got.
We're all probably going to end up holding our action until
I sound the attack.
yeah.
Yeah. So Ethan,
I got an 11.
this is for after it sounded
25.
25. Okay.
20.
Nice. Michael,
23.
the collective kobold army.
Goes on a 2. What?
That'd be the CKK.
Collective Kobold Army. The CKA.
Yeah, spelling's never a strong point.
CKAF. They're the CCAF. Collective Kobold Armed Forces.
No problem.
I know it's not a rat and it's not
Well,
female,
Nathan,
but
so you hold for the signal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Michael on 23?
I put my whistle to my mouth and give it a loud tweet.
break down the door. I could just open the door.
Charge!
There's no need to. No, right then.
Don't hurt the girl.
Follow me, men!
They will be following on 4.
Oh, on 4.
They're not quite as hardy to charge into battle as you.
You're like, charge what? Charge who?
You're right here.
Yeah.
But I mean...
Go in there and beat on the big Kha'Zix guy.
Kha'Zix.
Kha'Zix.
Okay. You get your swing.
How big is this room over here?
It is 10 by 15.
Okay, so technically I could be over here.
Yes.
Right back here so I can see through. So I can see him.
Oh! Natural 1.
Stab yourself in the eye.
Followed by a 3.
Unfortunately, I have to have a magic weapon for that, to trigger that. Although it would be fun. You opening a hole to the hells again! Well, this is a lackluster encounter. Michael, Nathan went. His turn. Turns and looks at you. Handles the battle axe. Swings at you, and as he swings it at you, you see electricity course through it down to his hand.
Oh, lovely.
19.
That's my armor class.
Fuck!
I can't duck. I need a shield is what I need, but then I can't cast spells.
Yeah. Well, I also need to stop rolling so well on you.
Because I'm the only person
you could add a buckler, but the buckler straps on.
Just
add 5%
he's
to your,
actually medium sized. He's not the size of a kobold. Oh, well, it's good that I roll 4 damage. That's a mere...
That's never a good word.
10.
Ow.
Dude, you hit anybody else in the group with that and they're dead.
Yeah, I'm well aware. That's why I have a small kobold army.
Do you mean cannon fodder?
I would never call your wonderful, stupendous...
Activating a wand is a standard, right?
Standard.
That's what I thought.
Can I see that real quick? My turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
Can I walk on this?
Yes. The fire has been put out.
How far can I go again? 30?
20.
20?
30.
20. She's a dwarf.
Remember her familiar.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
And can I go diagonal?
Yes.
Yes.
1 square.
1, and then the next one costs you 2.
So it would be
So I can go here.
5, 10, and this would be 20
Yeah.
because it costs you 10 to move another diagonal.
Okay. And I can attack still?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you move the full 30 and attack?
Yes.
Well then... Oh, but I still won't be flanking, will I? Because I'm not behind. Okay. However, the kobolds can't get there if I don't move here, can I?
If you move there, he'll get an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay, I'll move there.
Okay.
Kobolds are small. They can fit in the same space.
Woohoo! 21.
You definitely hit him. Axe!
I'll show you how to use an axe. Oh, 4.
That's a mighty 4 points.
He spit something draconic.
Oh, that I understand.
I would kill you.
He did used to be.
I hear you. Speaking of that, I got
Ethan.
to show Ethan.
Hang on. Boink. Fiendish dire rat.
That's what my sister got me. Thank you!
Nice.
She got to see him. She's so lucky.
Oh, cool. Where was he at?
Oshkosh.
Oh, no.
At EA.
Oh, cool.
Silence! Silence! Thank you!
Okay. That's a 23.
You definitely hit.
Go. 4 points of damage and fortitude save.
I don't really know if he needs to make...
I'm assuming that the smite good doesn't work on him.
He laughs at whatever disease he may be festering with.
Okay. That would have been filth fever. So.
Yeah, you walk up, slash his arm, he walks up, gets his ankle bitten. The kobold horde.
Wink. There you go.
They will run into the same square too.
And she'll probably move out of the way, I assume.
You want to know what it is?
Vic will actually say that.
Honey, I remembered what the other shirt said that she got.
What?
It had peanut on it, and it said done hat.
Jumps loyally in front of you.
Woohoo! They were loyal to me? Oh.
What's Fick doing?
He's got a bow.
Shooting.
Nice man.
From his crotch, apparently.
Fick will hit with his mighty crossbow.
It's a good thing they were made in Croatia.
Doing 5 points of damage. Thunk.
I don't know, let me check the crotch.
Now the kobold.
Takes a licking.
Pitiful.
No.
With a whiff.
A whiff.
And a hit.
Oh, one of them hit?
Yeah, one of them hit. Did a point of damage.
Good for him. It must be the one I found.
Daggers do a D3.
-1.
-1 for strength. I think that's where I will put my point when I drink my potion. Get a neutral strength score.
Nice. Top of the round, Nathan.
24.
24 will definitely hit.
I hate D8s. They roll like crap. 7.
Better than nothing.
You give him a good slash across the chest.
It's more than I did.
As he spurts his kind of
Black.
green that's bubbling as it comes out.
Ew.
Michael, you're next.
I'm going to move out of the door, and I can go 20, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20.
Time to fire that little hand thing, that little handgun you call a crossbow.
Into melee.
Oh, there's only kobolds in front of you.
I'm thinking magic missile might be more appropriate.
Oh,
Okay.
Suck.
See, how much of a turn does it take to cast a spell?
Standard. Well, he takes that 2 points of damage.
And laughs at me.
As you can see, he's kind of...
How many standard actions can you have?
One standard action.
What's an attack considered?
Standard action. You have one standard action and one move action.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, or you can have two move actions
He
and do a full
twirls his
move.
axe.
Do a standard action and a move action, or a move action.
He
and a
hacks
standard
at you with
action,
his
or a move action
axe.
and a move action.
Claws at you with his hand, and attempts to bite the rat with his mouth.
Wow, dude, he's like bending in all different directions.
He is. He's got a pretty nice dexterity for a kobold.
Kobolds normally have high dexterity.
Okay, I will hit back up with my axe.
Ow.
18 will just
Miss me.
However, the poor rat got a 22 on it.
Oh, you got a 22 on the rat.
To hit, yes.
Okay, that hits the rat.
The rat goes, hey, more rats do.
That rat disappears.
How much was that? 22 damage or no? Okay.
To hit.
20
That hits the rat. So
Okay, Becca. Oh. You take 8. As you can feel all of your hair go.
how much does the rat take?
4.
It's still alive. It has 5 hit points. One left.
Snarled. Becca.
I'm casting.
As you can see, all the green goop falling out of him.
I'm
yourself together, man!
I'm taking this turn to cast True Strike on myself.
Okay, your next attack will be at a +20 hit.
First, I use the wand to summon a fiendish monstrous spider on the wall right next to him. So technically, it's right there. Okay.
First, should get flanking now.
Yes. So plus the rat tries to bite him again with a 13. Will miss probably.
Oh yeah.
The spider chews on him with a 19.
That'll hit.
Okay. For 1 point of damage, plus he needs to give me
I got a 20 on my fortune.
Yeah, never mind that. He is not poisoned.
Okay, up to 24 with the damage that hurts. Kobolds. Top around, Nathan. Creatures! Ooh,
That's a threat.
Yep, go ahead and roll it again. All I have to do is hit him again.
That's a hit.
That'll be a critical.
If you kill him before I get to use my True Strike.
You'll use your True Strike on him.
13
Plus 8. 21.
21 points damage.
I cut his head off. It does the whole red songa thing.
However, everyone around him takes 4 points of damage.
Ow!
How many? 4?
Dead.
As the
4 points. Dead. Spider dies too. I don't know what our kobold minions had to.
Okay.
He's dead.
Bonk, bonk.
Little arm twitching.
What is he at?
Huh?
What are you at?
6.
Ouch.
Yeah. You know, I thought
The electricity's still arcing across my armor.
you know,
He's still alive.
I thought he had enough hit points, but apparently not.
And all it takes is 1 crit.
For 21 points of damage.
Five dice? Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, I assume the first thing that's going to be kidnapped is his axe.
I can't use an axe. Well, I can, but I don't like using axes. Why don't we give it to her? She's good with axes.
Funny thing is, I think I can.
Can?
I can.
Huh?
As an aristocrat.
Marshall.
Yeah.
Well, you two fight over it.
I don't want it. I can't hit the broadside of a barn with anything.
Give it to her. She's good with
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
It's a battle axe.
Yes. It's a D8. You'll also need to spend some time identifying it.
Oh,
However,
assuming it has shocking powers as well, so because it was shocking. You know. It was shocking.
It was a bit shocking. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I have enough hit
Mending
points
my
to
armor.
actually go out of here, so we'll be probably spending another night here.
No, Portal's just over here.
Oh.
She leads you into this room with a... Oh, actually, let me go ahead.
Draw it.
In the corner of this large room is a badly tarnished and heavily dented bronze statue of a robed man. Near the center of the room, and floating with perfect stillness, 10 feet above the ground, is an immense cube of glass. The bottom face of the cube appears to be missing. Affixed to the eastern wall is a large mirror enclosed in a golden frame. Instead of reflecting back at the room, however, you can glimpse through it to see the room that you were just in. The mirror appears to have been placed into a sliding rack so that it can be moved along the length of the wall. Lines of runes have been carved into the stone on each wall. There's a portal pointing up to the cube.
And where does it go, old bean?
The labs.
Oh, wow, wonderful, yeah.
What are you guys gonna do?
Stay here.
I think that's a fantastic idea. You guys can
Hey,
do your own thing.
if we can fix that hole in the wall, this could be a great study area.
Yeah, it could be true, yes. Nice little areas. If we came back here, would we be welcome here?
Sure, so long as you didn't try and cast any magic on us.
But of course not. That would be inhumane. Pick, would you like to come with me or stay here?
I'm your loyal servant.
Excellent. I'll be happy to take you under my wing, show you the ropes. Be my loyal servant, yes.
Okay. Well,
I'll even find you another weasel if you'd like.
I like that one. Sorry.
This one's mine, so you're welcome to pet him all you want. No eating him.
Congratulations, you just lost two cards.
Oh.
The aristocrat passes out.
You all get another 1,500 EXP. That should bump you up to 3rd level and 1,000 beyond.
4,000.
4,000.
How many XP? 1,500?
Mm-hmm. So you guys should be up to 4,000 at this point.
Yes. Correctamundo.
Now I have to choose what to take it in.
Yes.
Can I drink my potion now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I wasn't sure what I wanted to put it in. I'm like, I don't know, but after my massive...
I think at 3rd level we get a feat, don't we?
Yes. You will all get a foot.
10 strength. Woo!
How does it feel to be as strong as a normal human? To be as strong as Pick?
I can arm myself.
You want me to go ahead and add him to my thing here?
Sure. Pick the loyal henchman. Loyal Kobold Ranger henchman. With favorite enemy human.
I'm having a brain fart. Having a 0 strength allows me to use my attack bonus.
Huh?
Okay. And strength, does that add damage on a melee weapon?
Yes.
Okay, but since it's 0, it doesn't add it.
Okay, so we're done
But
for
it's
the
no
night.
longer a
So.
penalty.
Hey, this is Fred Hicks from Evil Hat. Looking for RPG podcasts? You got 'em at rpgpodcast.com.